Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode in the long dormant Renegade Arcade, which I'm trying to revive oh so desperately.
Yes.
My name is Keona. I'm here with my co-host Brock.
Yo.
Hello, Brock.
Yo.
Okay, so what we are here to discuss tonight is the Summer Games Fest and all of the heaps and heaps of gaming news and trailers and craziness that has happened in the month of June and in late March.
Yes.
Or late May, excuse me, late May. Because of
Hello, Al.
see, my brain is frazzled.
It's all good.
It's because of the because of the Sony PlayStation conference, which actually happened before June, which we did not really talk about here on Renegade Pop Culture. So
it's been a minute.
We are going to discuss that. And we are live on Twitch. This is going to become a podcast, of course, and we're going to do a quick write-up and put it on the website on renegadepopculture.com. So, you all can enjoy it over there. First of all, hello, Allie. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for joining us. So this is going to be kind of, I think we have a lot to cover, actually.
A lot is putting it mildly.
Dude, I'm sure that there were like at least 100 games that I'm actually looking forward to coming out of this Summer Games Fest.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot. A lot.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot. So it was a crazy month for me personally. So gaming was definitely sort of like, and just seeing all the news coming out of the show. The not E3, the Key 3, as we call it, the Geoff Keighley E3. It was fun to see all of the new games, and it just seems to me personally that like we're finally reaping what has been sown during the pandemic. Like the developers and stuff, you could tell that everybody's kind of getting back on track. You can tell that there's just new IP, there's new games. Everything seems much more polished this year. Even games that I was sort of like iffy on last year, like, coming back to them now, like Immortals of Avium and stuff like that, or Avium, however you pronounce it. That just looks pretty awesome. We just like a whole slew of games. So Brock, why don't you start us off, man? What do you want to talk about first?
Well, I'll let the cat out of the bag here for everyone who's also watching this. Tune in on October 20th because I'm getting a copy of the game away. Spider-Man 2.
Yo.
It is kind of crazy. Also, those bastards at Sony.
Yeah, seriously.
The funniest thing on the planet, is they've always had that picture of Miles and Peter looking into the alleyway.
Yes.
And they never changed it for forever. And all they ever did was change the icon from 2022 to 2023 in the bottom when they reposted the picture up for advertisements.
Nice.
And we never got to see another look at the game until 4 months before it was going to release. And you got a full trailer.
Oh, man.
So I was like, that's insane to me that we've gotten to the point now where it's like, we don't need to show the game fully a year in advance. That was just, hey, cool. You can do combos as two people and Venom's going to be in it. Like,
That's really
to the
cool.
point where I legit forgot that Kraven was also a main villain because he wasn't in the original little trailer they showed. He was just said, by the way, also Kraven's there. Now they went out of their way to show it where they're showing one more game. I'm like, what the fuck? I thought they were going to show Spider-Man. Like, they didn't outright say it. I'm like, what is this? And then all of a sudden, random scavenger guy gets killed by Kraven. I'm like, oh, this is Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But
the random guy that was trying to hunt Kraven.
that
idiot.
And then they just go out of their way to show new gameplay and all of this. Someone described it perfectly. Oh, what was it? How'd they say it again? Peter now plays like Prototype, and Miles now plays like Infamous.
Dude, so right though.
I was like, yo, that's pretty accurate.
That's
I like
pretty
that
accurate,
a lot,
man.
though.
That's
Add
pretty
those
accurate.
elements to my Spider-Man games, you're gonna hear no complaints.
Hell yeah.
But Yeah, and also, I was gonna say, am I right? Tony Todd? No. What's his name? Candyman.
Yeah, Tony Todd.
Tony Todd.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to. I rest in peace. I always sometimes get it confused with Tony J. I miss you every day,
Yeah.
Tony. You were the
Yeah, Tony
best. You
J.
were a voice of my childhood.
Good
I'll always
lord.
remember him as Wraith and Mighty Ducks. He was just so good. But
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
no.
awesome.
We have
Yep.
Candyman as Venom.
That's killer, dude. That's like
I
that
can't
is
get
insane
over that.
casting.
But yeah, like just the transversal, how good that game looks as an early build is how good that game looks. You're gonna have Bronx and Queens added, plus there was another little itty bitty thing there, and then like an island that they're adding. The game is gonna be roughly just over 2.5 times the map of the original. Free changing. There's missions that are specifically for Miles, some specifically for Peter, but some you could do as both. And considering they have very vacillatingly different styles outside of like their gadget tree, that's going to be kind of cool. And just like, okay, you and me both love the Arkham games.
Yes.
Batman is my favorite superhero of all time.
Yeah.
There's few characters I connect with more than Batman. I think Spider-Man might be the best character you can make video games with, though.
Yeah, because you got the traversal thing built in. You got like his rogues gallery is awesome.
Yeah.
Like all the supporting cast is really good.
Yeah, and it's just it's one of the things where it's just like they saw Arkham and they're like, we could do that with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like Sunset Overdrive's not going anywhere. We've shown people through this Ratchet and Clank we know how to do transversal. And then I'm like, and then it just fell in their laps. They're like, Microsoft told us no. Hey, you guys want to make Spider-Man? Sure. And then Sony's like, yes, please. But
I mean, really though, what Microsoft did with them with the with Sunset Overdrive and stuff, like that's a really underrated game.
It is.
And like
and then
yeah, I mean, I totally understand.
Said no to Marvel because they wanted to focus on their own IPs, and I'll let the irony of that statement sit where it needs to go. But
yeah, I mean, you're not wrong about that. Even though I'm an Xbox guy, I enjoyed.
I love Xbox too. I want the IPs they own to go somewhere because guess who grew up on Rare? This guy. But
yes.
Anyway, it looks amazing.
Yeah,
it looks absolutely phenomenal. But yeah, that was just like I have the counter sitting right here, 121 days.
Nice.
But
you know what I love? You know what I love about the trailer and the way that they're presenting Kraven too is that like he's kind of Spider-Man's Bane.
He is.
Because he's like, he's looking for an equal. He's gonna hunt him. Like it's pretty much it's Spiderfall essentially. It's like Nightfall.
I'm looking forward to that because the best part about that, they show him that map of people. And he's not just after Peter.
He's got Black Cat. He's got Wraith.
He's got Tombstone is on that list. I noticed that the second time watching it. Tombstone, Kingpin, Prowler. They're all just like, here's a mess of really cool people you could fight. He's like, oh, well, that's cool. And eventually it's just going to be like, no, you're the biggest problem. I'm dealing with you. I'm like, that's kind of amazing.
So who do you think Venom is?
I honestly think it's Harry.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Here's the big thing that people get pissy about. And it is what it is. Everyone's like, because they've openly said it's not Eddie.
Yeah, it's not Eddie.
Anyone who should be upset about this, give or take, the only character that has the first name Brock in comics, and I didn't know this till they did the damn movie, is Crossbones.
Crossbones.
The coolest thing growing up for me was that Venom's last name was Brock. I thought that was so cool because no one has it as a last name. I can't think of another character or anything in literary or any media history where your last name's Brock.
Yeah.
And then they show him that he still works at the Bugle. You have a handwritten note when he quit the Bugle. And like they show him at the end with the symbiote attached to him healing Harry. But like they show in the trailer that they think Connors can help heal Harry.
Yes.
And then the symbiote suit's no longer in there. it's on Peter.
Yep.
So I'm thinking once Peter gets over it, it goes back to Harry. And then people are like, well, that's dumb. It doesn't make sense if it's not Eddie. It's got to be him. I'm like, and then they're mad because, and the quote unquote I saw was, Harry's been Venom too much lately. He's been,
what?
To my knowledge, he's been Venom 3 times. In the 70 plus years, I think that Marvel's been a thing. He's been Venom.
There have been other guys that have been Venom way longer than Harry.
Yes, and
Matt Gargan.
That's the one I was going to bring up because they're super pissed off that it can't be violent unless it's Eddie. I'm like, hey, newsflash, everyone. The only Venom that's known to fucking eat people is Matt Gargan.
And also Venom Space Knight, that was Flash Thompson.
Yeah. And just Vigilante and then Anti-Venom, the best version of Eddie as Venom is when he's Anti-Venom or Space Knight Venom, when he's actually like a soldier because he has cancer and the thing helps him. It's awesome. It just
that's cool. That's an interesting twist. Like they've done so many numerous like twists and turns and stuff with the Venom character as well in the comics. So
and like anyone who doesn't
them
trust
choosing to do that in the game.
Why are you getting mad? Why are you not trusting them?
Yeah.
You go out of your way to be like, we can't wait till we get Venom.
Oh, well, people got mad about the suit changes too in the first game. So
it's so dumb. And here's the last thing I'm going to say. The last thing I'm going to say, because we're going to move on to other things. You have an asshole to talk about, and I've already spent 10 minutes.
Yeah, we do.
Everyone's like, here they're giving you 10 suits if you pre-order the game. 10 suits. 5 for Peter, 5 for Miles. The first comment I saw that made me want to punch a hole through my monitor is that they're Gotham Knights-ifying Spider-Man now. I'm like, okay. Gotham Knights, you had 6 variants of suits and 78 colors for them. In Spider-Man alone, you had 48 different, completely individual, outside of 3 of them that were color variants, costumes, standard. And then you got 3 more with each DLC, and then y'all fucking bullied Insomniac into giving you the Tobey Maguire suit, and you're like, they're running out of suits. What are they going to have? I'm like, you bitched them out until they gave you Andrew Garfield and Tobey's in the first game. So don't be pissed if they ask artists to make new ones for the second one. And all it is a pre-order bonus. Guess what? You now have this whole game where Miles is going to get his own suits, Peter are going to get their own suits. And guess what? From the sounds of it, you're going to get the suits normally and Venom variants of them because they said they're going to have color variances. So you're probably going to get symbiote variants of every costume. Anyone bitching they're not getting enough content, hello, Pixie. And I'm just like, guess what? And they're like, they're not that good. I don't like them. Cool. Don't pre-order it and shut the fuck up. What's it hurting you? Oh my gosh, I'm going to pre-order a game I think goes well early to get costumes I might not use.
I don't even understand it myself. I really don't.
Everyone bitches about everything.
Yeah. I mean, it's the world that we live in now.
I hate it. They're going to give me something for free. Go get fucked. Oh, I hate it. But anyway.
All right.
We got our first, no, we can never have anything nice.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah, this is why we can't have nice things, you know?
No,
that's the reason.
The one that you want to talk about, because it's coming out in 2 days, is FF16. You've played the demo. I haven't had a chance to.
The demo. I freaking love the demo. Good freaking Lord. Okay, so this game, first of all, is going to break me because it's all about like PTSD, and I can see where the story is going through this demo. I mean, you can tell, it's not a spoiler.
I got the demo spoiled for me.
Yeah,
he's got a brother that's not in the trailers.
You know who voices the brother?
Oh,
the kid from A Plague Tale.
Shut up.
It's the kid from A Plague Tale.
Gosh.
And so in the demo, you play as Joshua, as the little kid, as the little brother. And as soon as they did that, I had a Last of Us Sarah flashback, and I was like, this is not going to end well.
Nope.
This is absolutely not going to end well.
On the cover for a reason.
Yeah. So Clive, our favorite named protagonist in Final Fantasy. Clive. Well, it's close to Cloud. See, Cloud. Anyway, but like,
I don't get my tires changed by Cloud.
Right. Clive the auto mechanic.
Yes.
Anyway, like, you know, the whole thing of it is that you hear it in the trailers, you see it in the trailers where he's going, come to me, Ifrit, and all this stuff. Like Ifrit's his basically his guardian force. To use the old FF8 term. Yeah. It's his icon. So the kid's icon, Joshua's icon, is Phoenix. And of course, what do you get? You get the big Phoenix Ifrit battle to open up the demo, and then it comes back to it because they use it as a framing device and everything. And so it's like, you know, that Clive, basically these icons, whatever it is that they are, you know, like however it is that they're merged with the icons, the icon has its own will and can overtake them. Mm-hmm. So basically, I'm going to spoil the entire freaking demo, but that's okay because you know what? It's not much of a spoiler. Like I said, it's pretty obvious.
Comes out in 2 days.
It comes out like tomorrow. It comes out tonight at midnight.
Yeah.
At midnight Eastern. So
yeah.
So I mean, it's like this game is basically about a guy who like Clive basically kills his younger brother because he can't control his inner demon, essentially.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like that is the whole thing with this demo. And that's the whole thing with this game. And so you're going to just be like, Clive is just a guy who's riddled with like anger, you know, and guilt and just like, you know, I think he knows deep down what happened, but he's just in denial of it. You know, so it's going to be like PTSD from seeing his brother get killed like that. And it's just like, it's crazy. I love what they're doing with the story. I love what they're doing with the freaking music.
Mm-hmm.
Dude. And just like going back and watching some of the trailers now after playing the demo, I completely see it in a different light. And it literally brought me to tears.
Yep.
Yeah.
Looks great. Because you have
literally brought me.
You have Yoshi P in front of that thing, who has been handling FF14 for years, and basically
brought it back from death.
Yeah, and basically is like gotten to the point of where Square Enix has to listen to him, and then he's like, "Oh, I get to make my own from scratch FF16."
Yep.
Yes, please.
This is the Game of Thrones of Final Fantasies. That's what this is. I mean, and I love Remake very, very much. I think this is going to be, and I love 8 a lot, and of course 9, and you know, haven't really gotten too much into 10, so I have to do that. But like, I'm thinking this is going to be up there with 7 and 8 for me because it's just so it's so much depth and it's so much character stuff. Like it's going to be awesome. This is like a mature video game.
It is.
So,
and it's
I'm very happy for them.
And it's the first time they're taking it into straight character action. What is the smartest move you can get when you take a game into character action? Get the combat designer from DMC5, the current best character action game in existence.
Yes. Yep. Why wouldn't you? That combat system is deep, by the way. Like, I was not expecting it to be so strategic, but it really is. Because like every time like I saw the trailers, I was thinking like, oh man, this looks like heavy on the action, but it's really very strategic. The dodges, the precision dodges are really cool. The parry system, I'm like terrible at video game parries, so I have to really get used to it yet. But just that little slice of action
in the world.
Yeah, and like dungeon freaking crawling that they did in the demo is just freaking awesome, man. I'm so hyped, and I'm gonna stay up and play this game at least for a while, and I think I'm gonna restart actually because I just really want to like experience it all the way through.
I also just read in an article that they've confirmed that it has just shy of 100 side quests.
I'm not surprised. Dude, I'm playing through Diablo 4 right now, and if that's the case, this is gonna eat up my time. It's gonna eat up my life, which is fine.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, Final Fantasy 16, man, it just looks so good. It's game of the year contender. If you ask me after playing that demo, it's going to be awesome.
Oh yeah.
The music alone, like I want that soundtrack so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Silken he's amazing. Just the power of it, just the feeling of it is it's so gripping.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
What do you think of all the people who haven't played the demo and watched the game and it's like, I don't like it because it's just press X to win?
It's not press X to win. That's the thing. You think it is. It's not. It's very strategic. You got to dodge stuff. This is battles on the level of the remake, they learned a lot from that combat system. And of course, like you said, it's the guy from DMC, it's the guy from Devil May Cry. So if anybody knows how to design a good combat system, seriously, if you're sitting there and looking at the footage and you're just thinking, oh, you just press X, you know what? Play the goddamn game first before you form an opinion, man.
That's
before
the
you put
people.
an opinion out there.
Exactly. That's the same people. Every time that I play DMC, they're like, I don't get it. You just hit a button. I'm like, no. You don't, because you don't see the stylish people making these videos where you're chaining together 18 attacks by pressing a button.
Here's the problem is that a lot of these people didn't grow up with beat 'em ups too. So it's like if you played Streets of Rage, for instance, like Streets of Rage 2, people would look back on that game now and they'd be like, oh, you're just pressing one button. But it's so much more than that, actually. You don't get a grand upper by just pressing X or pressing whatever. You have to do a little bit more than that. It takes something to get through that game. Final Fight, Final Fight came out before Streets of Rage, so it was a little bit more primitive, let's say, but still fun. Loads of fun. If we didn't have Final Fight, we wouldn't have Streets of Rage.
Yeah, trying to explain to my nephews that there was combinations in video games where you had to do a quarter turn on a stick. They're like, well, that sounds dumb. I'm like, you had to learn that shit.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. They're like, you just have button combos. They almost, because nowadays in games, you kind of basically gotten away from using the sticks for anything other than moving.
Yeah.
Or taunting.
Yeah. But yeah, it's not that. I wish that people would actually just play the game. It's available. You can play the combat system. It's a demo, and it's a nice meaty demo. Yes. I love my meat. Yes. Give me my demos. Give me my demo meat.
Yes.
All right.
But
anyway.
Yeah, that was
wrong stream for that, I guess.
Hey, man. If you don't want to say it at all,
speaking of which,
get those moments out.
Can I mention one little indie game that I freaking love?
Absolutely.
Based on the name and based on the fact that it's freaking Contra without it being Contra.
Oh, yeah.
Iron Meat.
Iron Meat, yes.
Put that in my mouth. Okay. That's all I'm going to say. No, I'm kidding. It is Contra without the name Contra.
Because
that's what Iron Meat
guess
is.
What? Konami doesn't
Because
care.
Konami doesn't give a shit.
Maybe if Metal Gear Solid does well, which, oh boy, the more I hear, I'm kind of like...
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting a little iffy on that, but you know what?
Well, hey, that was in the Sony PlayStation case, so let's talk about it. We found out since that point that they're not redoing any of the voice lines.
What?
They're using the existing voice lines and just remaking the game.
Why?
Because that would take work, Keona.
Oh.
Your excitement went from here to through the floor, correct? Because guess what?
To quote James Stephanie Sterling,
that has shown me they know they can't make a freaking game and have it feel like Metal Gear without Kojima being there.
Dude.
They are terrified.
There's got to be... Is there another studio out there that could do it?
I don't know. That's the fact, though. It wasn't Konami that made Metal Gear like that. It was Kojima.
Yeah.
That's the problem. And now he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
He's making Death Stranding 2. And I still can't properly explain to people that there's a walking mail delivery simulator that people love. That has squid tanks and ink people. They're like, fucking what? I'm like, play the game!
Kojima. It's Kojima. Where's Crimson? I invoke you, Crimson Sky.
But
get in here. No, I'm kidding.
The thing that Konami is doing, which requires minimal work, other than having some people make it work, we are gonna have, since it said Volume 1, and this was shown there too, you can finally actually play the old games on current consoles. Because some of those are literally trapped. And you cannot play MGS4.
See, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Like, if they do Volume 2, you literally can't play MGS4 unless you have a 360 or a PS3.
Oh my god.
You can't. It never got brought up.
Oh man.
That thing is stuck on that console. And you can geez. I will walk naked through glass before I use a DualShock 3 again. Not happening.
Not the best. Not the best.
No, that controller's so tiny. I have mammoth meat hands, and I can't use that controller. And like, it was that weird period of time because the controller was so stupid that they took everything off the triggers and put them on L1 and R1.
Oh, I hated that. Oh my god. It was the
worst. And then you saw they learned, because in the PS4, when you rest your hands on it, your index fingers rest naturally on the triggers. So you could tell they learned. We need Emir and his intercom voice. Click cursor point to stream.
One of our friends really loves Death Stranding. So
nice.
I was just from Red Stream. So I was just invoking.
Death Stranding 2 looks like Death Stranding on steroids. So
it totally does. Yeah.
Kojima's gonna Kojima.
Yep. Yeah.
But yeah. At least you got that. You know what I want them to do? What I want Volume 2 of that to be, because it lines up perfect. It should be Volume 2 is through Metal Gear Solid 3. And I don't think they're going to do the random offshoots like Metal Gear Acid or any of that. I want Volume 2 to be Metal Gear 4, 5.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll do Revengeance because technically it's Platinum. And then put Metal Gear Survive on Volume 2.
Dude, if they did Revengeance, I would bust a nut.
Dude, being able to play Revengeance on a DualShock.
I mean, I have it on
Revengeance
PC,
is one of the best at all. Oh, Revengeance is so good. That soundtrack is one of the best in gaming history.
Hey, side note, that reminds me of something because I actually played for the first time today. I played a little bit of Metal Wolf Chaos.
Ah!
Dude, that
Senator!
game. The president in his mech suit going, "Let's party!
Let's party!" And then the plane comes out and fucking hits the Lincoln Memorial as it goes up.
Yeah. That is one of the most brilliant games. I'm sitting here like, From Software, why did you get back to making these types of games, dudes? Like, seriously.
Hey man, they made Armored Core again. We're getting closer.
Yes. Metal Wolf Chaos 2, baby.
Oh my
All
gosh.
Right.
It's so
anyway.
good.
My god, that would be so fucking funny. Dude, like the freaking vice president's name is Dick Hawk.
It is. Richard Hawk. It's the fucking best. That game is phenomenal. But yeah, people, I still can't believe people are like, I played every FromSoft game, just started at Demon Souls. I'm like, you're so funny.
No love for Otogi, huh?
No, apparently not.
Hey, speaking of,
yeah,
there's a game that reminded me of Otogi on here. Yes, and well, actually, there were two games that kind of reminded me of Otogi. But anyway, it is Capcom's newest IP.
Yes,
which is called Kunitsugami: Path of the Goddess. Which looks super cool and interesting. And
which I swear to God, I thought it was Onimusha.
I thought it was Onimusha. I seriously was like, the whole time I was watching that thing, I'm like, it's Onimusha, right?
I was
like a redo of Onimusha.
Here's gonna come the final kick in the dick to Dino Crisis. We're bringing back Onimusha.
No, the final kick in the dick to Dino Crisis would be if they brought back PN3. I like that game, by the way.
I know, but it's just like, what other things can they revive and go, ah, no.
Let's bring back Vanessa in PN3, the ballet
Who?
shooter.
Wait, who made Parasite Eve?
Square.
Square. Okay, I was like, wait, that one's not Konami. I'm pretty sure it's not.
Hell. If they brought back Parasite Eve, I would literally, I would just have like an aneurysm.
I would want
stream.
like a better version of Third Birthday, like third person Parasite Eve, where we actually get to see Ava Bray. Ah, I would love it.
Just remake it.
Good.
Just remake it. Come on, Square. When you're done with Final Fantasy VII, Parasite Eve.
Man.
Forget about Final Fantasy 8 and 9. We can do those later. Parasite Eve.
They got it. Well, Parasite Eve's going to have NFTs from what I've heard of the boss of it. Square.
Oh, fuck that shit.
Anyways,
people, my God.
But yeah, that game looks weird. I have no idea what it's going to be.
It looks like it seems like you can do something with like followers or something. Like
followers,
that's what
and it's got like
looks like to me.
A weird like mold growing over
crazy.
Everything. Oh, it looks beautiful. Absolutely
the art style's
beautiful.
Like insane, man. I'm just like, you know what? It's time. It's time to bring back that whole like very Japanese aesthetic.
Oh, it's coming back. Phantom Blade Zero.
Yes.
And then like Way of the Ronin? Rise of the Ronin.
Rise of the Ronin.
There's a lot of those games coming out right now.
Have we seen anything from Rise of the Ronin, or is that still like
they did a kind of gameplay trailer a while ago, but
I feel like a while ago, but not anything recent though.
I want to say that's coming out this year. Rise of Ronin.
I wonder if it is. They didn't show anything.
No, I'm completely wrong. 2024.
Okay.
But it's being made by Team Ninja, so I'm very excited. But then they've got that. Then there's the like Way of Water. That's another one that's coming. Where the water. What is that called?
Wait. Did I not?
It's got water, like the way water flows, or way of
Under the Waves. Is it that one?
No.
Wait, I know which one you're talking about. I'm just like, there's so many games that I'm just like, I don't remember.
What was that called?
Oh, it's like, dude, Sword of the Sea, Sword of the Sea,
but also there's one where winds meet. Is that the one?
Oh, it might be that.
Gosh,
hang on, I'm gonna look this up. Real quick.
Where winds meet video game. I nailed it. Where winds meet. That's what it is.
Okay.
It's by Microsoft Windows, developer Evanstone Studios.
Oh, where winds meet.
That's another. Yeah, that's another one. Interactive open world game featuring action adventure, martial arts.
That looks cool.
Developed. Yeah, that was another one where I'm like, oh, the Ghost of Tsushima thing. Keep giving it to me. I need more.
But here's the thing, though, because we all know, like, we saw the Wukong trailer earlier, like last year. Mm-hmm. So, like, I mean, do you think that these are real games, or are these just concepts?
Well, wait, so Wukong has been coming for a while, and like they've actually shown more, and it looks less and less, what I want to say, impossible in how good it looks. It still looks good, but that first trailer might have been the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life. So, like that one, it showed very streamlined where it was going. I think that a lot of these have been in development for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they're finally just kind of like, we'll show you a thing, but it's not coming out for 4 years, because we've kind of, I can't remember who said it. I believe it was a person from Xbox said that the basic, and it makes sense. The basic thing for a big budget game is 6 years now. It's pretty much going to take a game 6 years to come out.
Yeah.
So, the samurai thing, it's kind of like it comes in trends. Like, you know how movies kind of do it? It kind of comes that way where it's like, how are we going to do character action?
Yeah.
Swords work really well. How are we going to do that? It's like we had Noah for all this time. We had Sekiro. And then guess what? There was people like me who were like, I'd really like a cool Japanese game that isn't a Souls-like. Now we're getting like 7 of them.
Yeah.
So I kind of think that trend got hit, and then everyone's like, people are really itching to play those that
Yeah,
don't want
because
to do
we've
a
seen
Souls-like.
the Souls-like trend sort of take over, and
Because
I'm
that's
kind of
yeah,
I'm a little bit over it, but like because
unless they
mostly
do it
because
differently.
yeah, unless
Because
they do it differently.
Remnant's awesome. You use
True, true.
guns.
I mean, Elden Ring is good. I mean, they're good games. It's just
Yeah,
that like they're like they're games where if you feel like pounding your head against the wall for like 9 hours, then
yeah.
please have at it. But like for people that are average skill level like me, or like those of us who are like just like we don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Even though I do partake from time to time, and Liza P looks really good, by the way.
Liza P, and I've got this pretty much confirmed by people that have been wanting Bloodborne. It is Bloodborne 2 with Pinocchio.
I'm not
It
surprised.
plays and feels exactly like it. And
Yeah.
Pat, who from formerly Two Best Friends, now from Pat Stares At, plays all these Souls-like and normally calls them absolute trash. He's become
Yeah.
a bit more of a hater as his personality lately. Said it was fucking immaculate. I was like, huh? Yeah, he played 4 hours of the demo.
Oh, yeah,
The
okay.
demo's 4 hours long, and he said it was amazing.
Yeah, there's some good Souls-likes out there. Like, I
Mhm.
thought Thymesia was kind of an interesting one. I thought
Yeah,
that like Steel Rising was really
yeah,
interesting. Even Code Vein, like I don't hate it.
yeah.
I know you don't really like that one, but
Well, I was not good at it.
it's
I'll
a,
openly admit, I sucked at it.
no, I get you. I mean, it's like it's a weird, like anime Souls. Like it's super weird in that way, but like I
Yeah.
can kind of
Their next
understand
game,
the
Scarlet
appeal.
Nexus, is really good
Scarlet
because it
Nexus
got
is
away from Souls.
exactly. Scarlet Nexus was actually very, very much a sleeper hit.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, I was going to take this in a different direction, and now I can't remember what I was going to do with it. But anyway,
But you were asking if there were like real games or just concepts. That was your original thing.
yeah,
But yeah, I think a lot of them are a lot more along. I just think that these ones are a lot closer. And
yeah,
like I said with Spider-Man, it's becoming a thing where they wait a lot longer to show stuff.
yeah.
And I
I mean,
think
Spider-Man, you can clearly tell. Okay,
yeah,
this is what I was going to say. I was going to mention, even though it wasn't really part of Summer Games Fest necessarily, but I'm going to cheat a little bit, and I'm going to mention Unrecord. Have you seen that game? It's
did you
like,
show me that?
yeah, I think I sent the trailer to the group chat, but anyway, it's like this game that's shown from the perspective of like a police officer's body cam. So like it's body cam footage, the
Oh,
most
is that the
hyper
Unreal
freaking
5 thing you showed
realistic.
me?
Yeah, it's the Unreal
Oh, then
5
yeah,
thing.
I did look at that. Yes, I did look at that.
That looks
That's
crazy
insane.
insane.
That's unreal. That's
Literally
legitimately
unreal.
live action. That is live action.
It's not.
Well, no, I'm saying that is live action. How it looks like that's
Yeah, it
how
looks
good
like
it
live
looks.
action. It
Yeah,
totally looks like live action. I
yeah.
thought at first glance, I thought it was body cam footage. I thought it was for real. But
Hmm.
like it's actually not. And there are certain things that you can see where you can see little imperfections there, like the
Well,
reflections and stuff a little bit.
it's only
The
so much
textures,
that you
that
can
door at
do.
the very end where the handle's
Yeah,
just kind of floating in the air.
yeah.
Like you can tell that that's, very much a game. But
There's only so much you can do though to make that perfect.
yeah, yeah. And there's going to
Because
be little bugs that pop up that'll just completely destroy it. Destroy the immersion.
it's the human eye. You're
Yeah.
never going to completely cross an uncanny valley, and I guarantee
Yeah.
you they did this because of that way to
Mhm.
not make it look like you're following a character all the time. If you put it through a camera, you're not worrying about your character like looking at it or seeing
Yeah.
them in scenes.
Yeah. Yep.
That
Yep.
helps
Yep.
a ton.
Yeah, because if you did see your character, I think that would completely break it
Yeah.
in terms of the immersion of it. But still, I mean, that's kind of an awesome, like, if for nothing else, for the concept and for like the techniques that the developer is using to make
Mhm.
this game. So yeah,
Hey,
I mean, even though
do you remember the original game that was shown off with Unreal Engine 5?
the original game.
That they showed Unreal Engine 5 off with.
Are you talking about the tech demo one?
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that.
that was Forspoken.
That be Oh, you're right, because it was
because
Project Athia.
because then they showed oh no, I can't remember no, I can't think of her name. Freya. Yeah, they showed Freya flying through the air in her transversal mechanics, and then just through development it just got fucked.
You know what though? I'm not against trying that game out now. I feel
That
like
game has an
I want to try it.
it has an unbelievable story, and you could tell through lore that they had something fucking awesome planned, and then just something happened. I don't know what, but it's the most. It has a, like I said, this was Cyberpunk, but it doesn't apply in the same way because Cyberpunk played good and felt good, but you just felt like it didn't have any fucking tires on it. Forspoken, it's a
we're talking about
PlayStation
Forspoken
exclusive. Like Cyberpunk, I was like, the game is there, you just don't have all the parts in it. Or Cyberpunk, yeah, and then Forspoken felt like you built a Lamborghini and then threw the engine of a Buick Century in it.
Damn.
I don't know how to explain it. Like, if it worked properly and everything was like, if everything was there to make it look good and present the story it was trying to tell, that fucker would have been Game of the Year contender, high props. Like, that's why I was so pissed about it in that fucking zeroing out that we did. I'm like, there is such a good game trapped in here. And I'm probably one of the only 5 people that finished it, but fuck that
game. Here's the thing about it is that, like, when it was Project Athia, when they were actually showing the tech demos of it, I think I was a little bit more interested.
Because that's not.
I didn't like when they went super realistic with the characters. That was the thing that kind of turned me off. I was like, okay, you kind of have me at this. It's like, it's got the aesthetic, it's got interesting character designs and that sort of thing. And then it just became like, let's hire an actress it's not her fault. I'm not blaming her. I just think that, like, it does something to the game, like when you have this super fantastical world and then it's like the characters are just completely realistic. Like,
here's the problem from a guy who played the game.
Yeah,
having the characters look more realistic would have helped.
Yeah. Huh?
Having the characters look more realistic would have helped.
Okay.
Because, like, outside of Freya and the 4 Tantas, oh boy, did the NPCs not look detailed.
Oh,
you can.
Well, that even makes it worse now.
Because, like, you could tell they were like,
"Here's stylized the game. Is one thing.
Here's the game we want to make. How much would that cost?" Square Enix went,
No, we'd rather do NFTs.
No, and like, I'm not going to take up this whole thing. I'm just saying that game got so screwed. Luminous Productions finally got to do something that was their own, and the lore and everything behind it gave them such good possibilities, and they just went, ugh!
Okay, here's my question, though, when it comes to Forspoken. Not to go off on too long of a tangent. This will be the last thing that we talk about with that. As someone who did not really like Final Fantasy 15, should I try Forspoken, or is it too much of the same?
As a guy who didn't play Final Fantasy 15, will you?
Because I did not like Final Fantasy 15.
Will you let? Okay, what about Final Fantasy 15 didn't you like? Was it that it was not your typical Final Fantasy, or what about it didn't you like?
It wasn't that it wasn't the typical Final Fantasy. It was some of the dialogue was very dumb, and also the combat was kind of just like hold a button.
Okay, it's not like that. I will tell you, it's not like that. You have to actually string together spells, and like the 3 to 4 sets of spells you get later that no one got past the hour it took to get to the scene that everyone showed and made fun of. No, I'm not going to let that go. The dialogue gets better. And also, the dialogue from Freya, or from Frey, she's a 19-year-old kid in current day. I'm kind of shocked that people were like, why does she talk like that? Have you met 90% of the population that's that age right now?
Yeah.
And the cuff being very blunt and not that engaging, there's a very good story-driven reason behind that, because he's he's not your friend. He's not trying to be buddy with you until it matters later on when you're starting to question yourself and he becomes your best friend to get your confidence up. And Freya gets completely out of all that as the story goes on. It's this crazy thing called character development that people don't.
Yeah, wait, is it Freya or is it Frey?
It's Frey. It's Frey.
It's Frey. Okay, sorry about that.
It's Frey. But yeah, it's and like, because oh man, and there's a reason behind it, and I'm blanking on it. But give it a try. It takes a while to get into, and you can skip over other things like that. It is a very much a Square Enix or Ubisoft map that has 9,000 question marks, but the story's good. Okay. It really is. My God, it's good. Just listening to it is worth it. But that's it. I'm done with Forspoken because we have other shit to talk about. But try it. It's
let's move on and let's talk about since we brought up the Spectre. We have invoked the Spectre of Johnny Silverhand. Let's talk about Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty. Because
it's going to give a new ending to the fucking game.
Yeah.
And
that trailer
looks
phenomenal. Is phenomenal. That trailer everything looks so much better. I mean, I played that game at launch, so I know what I'm talking about when I say that, like, going from launch version Cyberpunk to this version of Cyberpunk, huge difference. I really believe I believe all the developers at CD Projekt Red when they say that this is the game that they really want to make and ship.
Susie's gotten to play it, and she said, Susie, like, she's like physically upset that she wasn't able to legally say all the cool shit she got to do because of the game being reworked. You can
for anybody that doesn't know, this is Susie Hunter, the Sphere Hunter.
Susie Hunter,
she's a YouTuber.
Might be the most
in the game.
Beautiful, honest, caring, kind soul I've ever met in my life.
I love her. I love her voice. She could read the freaking phone book to me. She has a beautiful, like, she's awesome fantastic voice. I love her.
She's fantastic. But like, you can now drive and openly use a katana for melee combat on a motorcycle. You can now shoot guns out of the car. There's active gang fights that are going on. You actually have a cyber psychosis meter now.
Did they not say that they're not putting cyber psychosis completely into the game, though?
You have a meter that if you go so far, you will start debugging and having problems.
Oh my God.
Like, you will get debuffs to your normal person because your cyberware, if you don't have good ones or you get junk ones from people, can actually affect your cyber system. All the clothing has no bearing whatsoever on armor. You only
purely
get it from
cosmetic now.
Outer fittings. Everything's redone. I can't
even
get
the
over
way that you're getting cars in the game is going to be redone. You can't buy them from fixers anymore. You're going to get them from Mama Wells.
No, and they just come up in listings, and you can also hack cars and steal them to take them. There's so much just basic shit that should have been there already that wasn't, and it's blowing my mind. And the best part about it was, I'm going to try and bring up the exact. Okay, here we go. Completely redone perks and skills, completely rebuilt enemy and friendly AI, new cyberware system with a capacity on how much you can handle without turning cyber psycho, new vehicle combat, new police system, new weaponized vehicles, a new relic tree found in the cyber in Dogtown. Vehicles can now be bought through a website in Mama Wells. There's car chases, UI and UI fix is completely redone. New courier missions. You can now hack cars to steal them.
So much better.
It looks immaculate. Dynamic faction fights in the open world, redone loot and difficulty systems, new enemy variety, and he said that's what they wanted to do. But the main one that new DLC is going to have interactions from all your friends, your love interests, and all this. And what you get from it is going to add one new ending. And it's about saving the president to help you get the relic out of your head. That one new ending has to be you fix V. It has to be. You have five different versions of V doesn't survive. One is he survives for a little bit and goes off with the nomads. It's suicide. You go into the sky and the space and they figure out they can't fix you. Nomads and you go off with your love interest. Johnny takes you over voluntarily, or you give Johnny control. The only option you have left is you fix V.
Yeah, the only option that you have, really.
Because now they're working on a sequel with like
Yep.
a 500 person, like a multiple 100-person
Yeah,
development team,
exactly.
where they're going to give a shit about it. They have people moving to the States to personally look it over.
Yep.
You're going to have V in a sequel from the sounds of it. And that makes me so happy.
Yeah. I
'Cause
need that.
fuck.
I need that.
If you can have a V without Johnny and like possibly have Johnny get out of your head and in someone else, that'd be kind of cool.
What if there's a Johnny walking around?
Or what if it's a version of you keep Johnny, but he doesn't kill you?
And by the way, at the Xbox showcase, when Keanu Reeves came out and did that little hi,
Hi,
that was freaking
Keanu's
amazing.
just the best. I love him.
Oh my god,
it's so good.
Did you see the interview that he did for the extended showcase?
No, I
with
didn't.
Xbox. Okay, so like it's so funny because he's talking to the interviewer and she asks him basically about, why Johnny does have kind of a softer side. Like you do see that he is a human being,
Mhm.
So she's like, so what is it about his past or something? Like what is it that makes him the way that he is? And Keanu Reeves just starts going like, well, we could start talking about nature versus nurture. And then he's like, oh, I just dropped into Johnny again. I'm sorry. It's just like, oh my god, that was amazing.
I was waiting for the just go, the establishment, man. Like,
man, what a game that was, though. I mean, honestly, even with all the bugs and stuff, like it still sticks with you, like just in terms of the story.
I've beaten that game 3 times.
Oh man,
all the way through.
I have only played it through once, and it's only because life.
Life. No, I get you. I played it through twice at the beginning because I liked it, despite the crashes, whatever. That was the one where I'm like, the Lamborghini's there. They just haven't attached the tires. It is there.
I miss so much too on my playthrough. Like I missed the whole roller coaster ride with Johnny, and I missed like the Connor vending machine.
There's so much shit that you just don't have to see if you don't try. And now that it's fully redone and it's like native and good with this new ending that you play, I'm going to start right from the start, wait until it triggers halfway through, and then just go.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait. And now we've got Idris Elba helping us.
Are they got to fix all those bugs though?
Hey man,
Are they going to fix the money glitch?
Well, the money glitch was fixed already.
It's still going.
Not the original one. I could tell you that.
Not the original. No, not the original.
Not the original where you can just copy and get $1 billion within an hour. That one's gone. They have some other ones, but they've been constantly patched up. But the one good money glitch, this guy was prepared. I have both genders, all of them saved at that point after Jackie dies with like $8 billion.
There you go.
So I'm going to play it through from the start until we get to Jackie, and then have all those story decisions and whatever, because none of them matter up until Jackie. And then I'm just going to be like, cool, I'm going to start over, but have the money. Because I have to see how the beginning is now that they've redone everything. So
yeah. I'm so curious to see how it's going to turn out.
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
It's just one of those things where I'm like, The Witcher was a little bit much at times, they went over, but the only thing I want them to add, the only thing, if it's fixed and we're good to go, the only thing I want them to add is third person.
That would be
don't think that's going to happen.
I don't know if that's going to happen,
but
that would be so awesome.
I can see it happening in the sequel.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because they've openly said they are switching their games to Unreal Engine 5 from now on.
Good idea.
Because they have been trying to get their own in-house engine for themselves for a while. And they said they had massive fucking issues with trying to get Cyberpunk to work with it because of that. Because of everything being so linear and on top of each other. It was, and yeah, like everything, they've openly said that the updates for Cyberpunk will stay on that. And then after it, they're completely doing Unreal 5.
Nice.
I mean,
all right.
I don't think everyone needs to be on Unreal 5, but I also don't think every studio has to have their own engine.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because Unreal 5 is just sitting there and it's like, use me,
Yeah. Like some studios have their crap
like
figured
me on
out,
Red Stream.
Like like Ubisoft for Far Cry has like the Dunia engine, I think it's called, that works really good. I can't brag about it enough. Guerrilla has their Decima engine to the point of where PlayStation's just like renting it out to people.
Yeah.
Some work,
Essentially.
some don't. It is what it is.
By the way, I'm finally going to get to play Horizon Forbidden West because I actually got the PlayStation Plus membership thing that has it included. So
Horizon's amazing.
I know I need to play through.
So
Okay, what's the next game that you want to talk about, Brock? What's next on your agenda?
Oh my gosh. It was gonna be Final Fantasy. Okay, so but like we can talk about Rebirth if you want to right away to get it out. Here's the
Absolutely.
thing. Here's the thing. This is probably going to upset you a little bit, but not enough
to
get truly upset with me. I never played the original version of 7. I watched my cousin play through it.
Dude, it's fine because you know what? I got to the point where Eric died, and I was like, I checked out. I checked out.
Yeah, and then like I haven't touched the other one yet because I'm at this weird point, and maybe you can help me here.
Okay.
Having not played 7 myself to have enough to where it's like locked in my brain, is it going to take part of it away from me to play the remake trilogy not knowing where they're fucking with it?
It becomes fairly obvious where they're fucking with it.
Like as far as character death and moments, or just you can see, because like I remember you and Millennial Mike talking about it in a podcast where like you have things going, but like outside of those obvious moments, are there little tweaks that are different that I'm not gonna like tell?
Yeah, there are little things, but it wasn't even for me. Like I barely remember anything past Midgar.
Okay.
From the original game.
All
like because it was so long ago and just so many things have gone on and I have trauma brain. But you know, so like, yeah, I would just say that like, just go into it and play it as someone new. And then when you're ready for it, if you want to watch the theory crafting videos and all that stuff, like Max, I mean, Max is the guy.
Oh, I absolutely. Trust me.
Yeah. I mean, I watched pretty much just his. I watched like Final Fantasy Peasants. I watched like, you know, like Brianna White, because she's the voice of Aerith, and just watched her talk about it. And like, you know, like there's just little things that people were saying and that has been said where like, you know, that things are different.
Yeah.
And you know that like they're messing with it because this is more like this is like a remake in the purest sense of the word. Like what they did was they took the word remake and they not only applied it to gameplay and to the game itself, they applied it to narrative.
Yeah.
And like we're remaking the entire narrative. Whether that results in the same outcome is the question.
Do you think they like the biggest thing honestly in my brain that they can do is have Sephiroth kill Tifa instead of Aerith?
Ooh.
Because like, isn't that the narrative that like
Tifa, you know what though? I mean, they kind of like they're kind of pointing they're pointing fingers towards that direction of like maybe Sephiroth killed Tifa and maybe she's an imposter somehow or something. The thing of it is that I don't think that that's even where they're going with that. I think I think that there's a chance that they might have used the dialogue of Sephiroth talking about killing Aerith and just edited it so that it seems like he's talking about Tifa. I don't know though. I mean, like that's what I mean. There's so many like theories that you can come up with for this stuff. But for me, like Rebirth, I'm just so super interested in seeing where it goes because I don't know. I just have no idea. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like they could absolutely just rip all of our hearts out and kill Aerith again. They could kill Tifa. They could kill everyone. Zack's alive. Who the hell knows? I mean, I don't even know what the hell is going on. Yeah. There's like alternate realities. There's like all kinds of stuff. Jesse's alive, like, and Biggs is alive. Wedge probably is somehow alive. I don't know. We didn't see him die after all. We saw him get thrown out the, you know, but like he got defenestrated. But I mean, you know, that's I don't know, you know, I just don't know where they're going with it. And that's the fun aspect of this for me personally. Like, I'm not one of those people where like you got to be slavish to the original game.
No,
Because
and
the original,
honestly,
yeah,
the idea of I'm playing this and you're giving me a remake, and then you're like, oh, we might fuck with you though, and not know when we're gonna. That idea to me is astonishing.
and think about it. Think about this. Think about the fact that now we're like, there's a chance we can save Aerith. There's a chance that we can put the whole thing right. We can make this result in Aerith not dying, Sephiroth getting completely destroyed, and we don't have to worry about Jenova. We don't have to worry about none of that. But then,
what if Sephiroth had 2 wings?
yeah, exactly. But then, what if he kills her anyway?
I don't. He like kills her at a different point.
Maybe. I mean, what if? Like that's the thing. Give us the hope that we can save her, and then we don't save her.
Yeah,
That's a knife in the freaking gut, is what that is.
I can't think of another. It's hard for me to think of another thing where like we're remaking this, letting you do it, and then like at points we just might change something to be like
Yeah.
Because I mean, all the other games remake it to be like, we made this sequence slightly different to play better. We did this slightly different to make the narrative make more sense. Like adding Abby's dad into part 1 at the end and not random doctor. No, this one's like, but what if we did that just to screw with you? That to me is awesome.
What if we made this an entire not plot mechanic plus gameplay mechanic?
Yeah. What if we put the fear in you that you don't know what we might change?
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's a masterstroke. I think that people that are complaining about this, the more power to you if you want to complain about it, but I just think that like it's so neat. It's so cool to have this idea, because if you really wanted to punch me in the gut as someone who now really cares for Aerith and wants to save her, what would you do? If you were a cruel, meanie game developer, what would you do?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I get you.
Yeah,
I get
so,
you 100%.
But anyway, I mean, it's really interesting. I cannot wait for this game, and it's what is it, early 2024? So probably like I'm guessing like February, because then I think remake released in February, something around there.
But yeah.
The first one. Yeah. But I'm excited. Plus we get playable Red 13. Yuffie's in there. I mean, it's just gonna be it's gonna be madness. I can't wait for it. And it's on 2 discs.
2 full PS5 discs. That is freaking insane.
They're crazy.
There's not been one yet, to my knowledge, on current gen that took 2 discs.
No.
That is unreal.
Crazy.
Like, I lost it towards the end of last gen when Red Dead took 2 discs. I was like, fucking what? What PS1 generation bullshit are we doing right now?
Well, apparently we're doing PS1 bullshit now.
How big is that game?
I don't know, man. I mean, how awesome is it that they actually got it done in this amount of time? I don't even know how they did it. They must have like a huge team.
Well, you got to think that also kind of some of the having the games done and moving on asset wise is worlds easier.
Yeah, true.
And also you're building off something, you know what it is. So like you're just having to make that in that engine now.
And they did intergrade, so they're already familiar with the PS5 and how to work it. So they're gonna just So
that means the third part's probably gonna be a shitload easier.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah,
I'm so excited, man. Plus we get Elena makes her first appearance in the trailer. I mean, that trailer is just awesome. And they use one of my favorite combat music pieces in that trailer, the Valkyrie. They use the Valkyrie theme, which was written by the guy who did all the Ace Combat soundtracks.
Nice.
By the way. Awesome.
Ace Combat, the one whose last game had a scene where DC Douglas was doing a monologue, and then you cut to a family standing by a plane, and there is a fucking JPEG dog.
Nice. Oh, I love jankiness. I love it so
bad.
much.
It's the best.
the best.
But yeah, anyway, so
Freaking Bandai.
that's all of
Bandai
that.
Namco.
The other big one I want to talk about that was shown a lot at that PlayStation showcase, Dragon's Dogma 2.
Yeah.
I can't wait for it. There was a supposed
I'm
report, and I don't
excited.
know if it's true, that supposedly that sequel is 4 times as big as the original game.
That's what they said.
Yeah.
That's what they said.
Yeah. But
that was Inaba, right?
Itsuno.
Sorry.
Hideki Itsuno. Which,
I'm
oh
thinking of
boy,
Platinum.
when he gets done with that, I will have DMC 6, which is part of the reason why I'm really happy for Dragon's Dogma to come out, because then he'll go back to his other baby working on DMC.
Yep.
Which I might.
You know what sold me on that though was the fact that the pawn just leaps onto the monster's face. I'm like, dude, that is a badass pawn, man.
The pawn system is the best. How does
that
your
guy
character
just goes nuts?
Yeah, how does your character learn? I just set it off when I wasn't playing to some other guy. What'd you do? I learned a 5-hit combo. Fucking cool. Bring it over here. It's awesome.
That looks really awesome. That looks like a very well designed world. And I started playing the first one recently, and it's super cool. I like it a lot. Yeah,
it's great. Not a lot of people touched it because
it's a little old school. It's a little old school in terms of the visuals and stuff, but still, I like it a lot.
But yeah, like Itsuno, when he came back and got started going again, he had 2 choices. He's like, you're either can do DMC 5 or Dragon's Dogma 2. And he was going to put DMC back in good name, and he fucking nailed it. The only game that's going to come close to character action at this point is FF16. And then he's like, I got my baby back to where it needed to be. Now I'm going to go do Dragon's Dogma 2. Which, if that game is put up to the quality that Itsuno did 5, where the balls, keep this in mind, the balls of this man. He walks out with Matt Walker after everyone fucking hated DMC Devil May Cry. They show that trailer, and they show it, and it looks amazing. He walks out and says, I have full confidence that this is the best game I have ever made, and it will exceed all of your expectations. Because exceed is a thing that is in the game with Nero, and the balls to say that the most nitpicky fuckers on the planet, it's going to exceed your expectations. And he did it. I will never doubt that man in my life. And I
still don't get the hate for that DMC game.
Well,
but anyway,
because again, the most nitpicky fuckers on the planet. In development, last thing, then we'll go on. In development for DMC, there was a character that had a blade on its elbow. Itsuno walked in and helped them partway through development to get it through and make it feeling good. He walks in and he's like, that's really cool. I like the blade on his elbow. How's he going to attack Dante with that? And then the combat designer went, he's not going to. And then Itsuno went, they get rid of it.
Okay, that doesn't make sense.
He's like, what do you mean? Don't put the weapon there if you're not going to use it. This is a character action game. Get rid of it.
That seems so weird to me because, the dudes at Ninja Theory, they've made character action games before.
They did, but never to the level of DMC, though.
Never to the level of DMC. No.
They made the Heavenly Sword.
They made Heavenly Sword
and Enslaved.
Yeah.
And the problem that a lot of people had with that is there's a lot of people at Ninja Theory that kind of have a problem with cool guy protagonists. And there was a thing where they scrapped it in the beginning part where Wukong would come through, save a guy, and then randomly kick a dude off a cliff that was asking for help because that's what a cool guy does. There's people there that are directors that he's a cool guy if he's a badass that doesn't care about the establishment kind of things that bleed through at points in DMC that people hate.
That I can understand to a degree.
So that got a lot of hate on that because it went from Dante, who was very much I am the character that was made that proves you don't have to drink, that proves you don't have to smoke, to be a cool protagonist. And in the first 5 minutes, Dante is taking shots off of a stripper, smoking, and having sex with 2 angels.
Yeah.
That's what did a lot of that, because they were like, why did we do that to Dante of all people, who was the guy who was like, you don't have to be a like drug dealer, whatever, to be a cool guy. That's what pissed a lot of people off.
I guess it doesn't bother me, but okay, I can understand.
Because that was very much
understand.
taking all of that, the stuff they made Dante not to be, and then threw it on him in the first 10 minutes. So that's what pissed a lot of people off.
Understand that. Okay.
But anyway,
that's fair. That's a fair criticism.
On top of that,
I don't have a problem with it.
Speaking of Team Ninja,
yes,
I want to talk about that Xbox showcase, but they showed gameplay for like 2 games. And then they're like, here's gameplay of Senua.
Well,
he walks 10 feet.
I mean, we did have the gameplay the other year of Senua, and yeah, I wish that there was more.
I don't remember it. I remember a trailer for an announcement.
There was was gameplay, wasn't there not? Did I just
No.
That?
I don't remember it at all. It was her leading.
No, not this one. Not this one. I mean, like there wasn't like a gameplay trailer the last like a year ago.
A year ago, I remember a trailer that showed Senua walking, and then it showed a light on her face with an army behind her, and then they charged, and it said Hellblade 2 Senua's whatever.
Yeah.
And then it cut because it was an announcement trailer. I don't remember any gameplay at all.
I don't know. Anyway. Okay.
But anyway, like they wanted to show off the binaural audio. Here's the problem. Most people watch that without headphones.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
So, and it looks really good. But again, it's her walking 10
really awesome.
feet.
Yeah.
I want that game to be good because the showing of PTSD and all of the like schizophrenic stuff and how they did it, it's the coolest thing that Ninja Theory's ever done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really good.
And like, as much as I hate the thing where they're like, here's the first one, play the second one on our console version of getting exclusives. But hey, cool, you have this now, make it really good. Like,
it's going to be on PC too.
Well, it's Microsoft. That's just an Xbox thing. At this point, when I say exclusive, I mean the other one's not getting it.
Yeah. No, I get you.
PC is a thing for both of them now.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not arguing with you that it's not exclusive. I'm just saying that they're going to put it on PC.
But it's like a lot of games were shown during that where I'm like, that could look really cool if I knew what it was. Like South of Heaven. No fucking idea what that thing is.
South of Midnight, yeah.
South of Midnight, sorry. South of Midnight. Cool. Fable. We got to see a person walking and swing a sword a couple of times. I'm like, awesome. We got Fable again. This is your 5th try at it. I wish you would have showed gameplay before you announced it.
It's Fable that doesn't look remotely like Fable.
I mean, like, the British humor's there. I get it. I don't think I can think of, other than wanting a new Legends of Dragoon, that there's a more abusive relationship in video gaming than people who want a new Fable game. Because they shut down Lionhead. That thing's been through like 7 developers at this point. I'm shocked they got something as much as they did.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm happy for all the people, but I want to see more.
Same.
Like, we skipped over it, but you were really happy they brought Marathon back. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, Marathon is coming back. It's going to be a multiplayer PvP extraction shooter.
Was that what it was before?
No, it was more like a Doom clone before. So you had like a single player thing. I mean, I remember the original Marathon. I didn't really play it that much because that was for Mac.
Good Lord.
But like, yeah, so because that was back when Bungie was actually tight with Apple and making games for Apple.
Oh, yeah.
But like, yeah, I can't say that I have much experience with Marathon per se, but now they're making it an extraction shooter. So it's basically going to be like the like Warzone DMZ essentially, which is fine. I love the aesthetic. I love the whole vibe that they have with it, and and I think the art direction's awesome. It's obvious this is where all of Destiny's PvP guys went. Like, like a lot of people have been saying in the Destiny community, like this is where they're putting all their PvP eggs in one basket now, and that's Marathon. Because they haven't done any new maps for Destiny 2 PvP in ages.
Okay.
So it's all,
Well,
it's
they
pretty
might
obvious
start
where
getting them more once it's actually out in the open. They might.
Yeah, where the resources are going. So that's pretty much where where that's at.
As much as Destiny can be a grind at points, the shooting is really good.
Yes, I mean that's the thing. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun if you like that sort of thing. If
Yeah.
you're into the whole loot grind and like the problem with Destiny is like what with the reveal of what the veil is after Lightfall, and like these little story points that everybody was confused with when after Lightfall was finished. That was like a big DLC release, right? And they left us with so many questions, and then it gets answered in seasonal content. It gets answered on the season pass instead of getting answered within the DLC and prepping us for the next DLC. So a lot of people are kind of disappointed in that, which I sort of like. I didn't hate Lightfall, but I was left with a lot of questions of like, what the hell did we just do in this? Like what even is going on? And it was very reminiscent of Destiny 1, where it was like, I don't have time to explain what I don't have time to explain.
I fucking love that line. Everyone hates that line. I fucking love that line.
It's hilarious because it tells you everything and it tells you nothing at the same time.
Yes, exactly.
And that's what Bungie basically did to us back in the Destiny 1 days, and that's what they're doing to us now, except that now they reveal it in seasonal content instead of grimoire cards. I just think for me, the problem with Destiny is that after a while, it's the repetitive nature of all the seasonal content. Like, we know already there's a pattern, we know what we're going to get with it, and that's the reason why this past season I just didn't even buy it. And I don't really have an interest in buying it, even though they're bringing back they brought back one of the planets, Titan, or one of the moons, whatever. And they brought back like one of the old protagonists that was in vanilla Destiny 2 that has kind of disappeared. And apparently now she knows more about what's going on. And so like, she's, it's what they've done is interesting, but at the same time, I'm just like, I don't really have the will anymore. And also your game takes up so much fucking space, It's like, and then it's like now they're bringing back Cade, and like I'm really happy about that. But at the same time, I need more. If if you guys are gonna make me pay another $50 for another DLC, like the final shape had better be great, because if it's just good or mediocre or whatever, it's not gonna go over well. And I'm one of the more forgiving people when it comes to Destiny. Like, I don't hate it. I just choose, like, I get really into the game, and I'm playing it like every single day for a while. And then after that cycle is up, I just stop for months. Like, this is at least the second month that I haven't played the game, and I'm just like, I don't care. So, it's kind of at the point, even with the new seasonal content, I was just like, okay, Sloane's back, Titan's back, yay, fine. We got underwater missions, okay, cool. Guess that's neat. It's not enough to bring me back, because I know exactly what kind of grind I'm going to get, and I know exactly what kind of missions I'm going to get, and what kind of bosses I'm going to get. It's all reused assets all the time. So, yeah, I mean, like, I wish I could say I'm more excited about Marathon and Destiny 2, the final shape, but I'm just like, at this point, yeah, I don't know. Marathon might be worth a stream or two, depending on how they monetize it, depending on if it's going to be like full release, or if it's going to be free to play or whatever. I don't know what they're going to do with it. So I like the aesthetic. I like the vibe. I don't know that I'm going to play it.
Right.
But I really like the aesthetic. And sometimes that's enough. I mean, that's the whole reason why I play Fortnite with Red and with everybody. So it's just for the skins.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I mean, it's yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let's move on, shall we?
Yeah.
Oh, what else is there to talk about? I'm gonna spare
BioShock Infinite 2.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Clockwork Revolution. What do you think of this mess? I
think that trailer took inspirations from another game that I can't quite think of.
I can't quite figure that out.
Can't quite put my name on it. Maybe if I had a little songbird to come by and tell me.
Oh my god.
Booker! What? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sure it'll be cool and whatever. Maybe I see some things, but boy, did they make some choices in that trailer.
That's another one of those trailers where it's like, if you put that side by side with BioShock Infinite,
people did.
And
it wasn't good.
Yeah, it's, you know what? I mean, I'll say it's interesting. It's from In Exile.
It's two newer, like smaller studios that they have. That's like their first big, but it's this one and South of Midnight. Those are the two, like, that's their first time making really big games. I guess they're starter studios at Microsoft. That I read in that they either said it during the stream or something. It's their first big project or something.
And South of Midnight looks really cool, but it's clearly like they don't have anything ready for it, you know, to show off other than I don't know what that's going to be.
The aesthetic looks awesome.
It's probably just going to be
I don't know.
First person
magic. I could, if they make that game first person, I'd be so pissed because those character models look great.
Make another brute force, Microsoft. No, I'm kidding. I'm not kidding.
Hey, do you know what else? Do you know what game they've shut up about completely more than Halo? Gears of War.
Yeah. Gears of War is silent.
Yeah, but
I like Gears 5, by the way.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. I like Kate.
I like it.
But also Alana Pierce is in that game. What was I
Here's a question. Here's a question for you. What did you think of Avowed? I think it looks okay.
I think it does look okay. But remember how we talked about how samurai games are all coming up at one time?
Mm-hmm.
I remember there's a third first-person spell shooter game.
Yes, there is.
Atlas Fallen, Mortals of Avium, and this.
Yep.
And like this one will be a little bit different because from what I can understand, it's you have like companions and stuff like that, and it's more story focused and a little bit more tight knit. It's made by Obsidian. Obsidian makes very good games.
Obsidian's good. Yeah,
Obsidian's very good. And from what I understand, they're also making Outer Worlds too. Let me see more of that as soon as you can. Outer Worlds is fucking awesome. But it was basically Fallout New Vegas in space. It was great. But
and also there's Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh yeah. That
which
I mean, I haven't played any of the Baldur's Gates game, but it looks cool.
I'm excited for it. I mean, I think it looks neat.
Yeah, it looks cool.
I'm into it.
Yeah. I think it could be good.
And then one that you mentioned also was Immortals of Avium. I think that game looks really freaking cool. Like, I don't get the hate for it. Like, everybody's downvoting. Like, it's getting ratioed on YouTube, and like, I don't understand that.
You know what the biggest honest to God thing?
I mean, it's EA.
That is a giant part of it, because you want to know where the crap started? Because the thing started out singing EA Originals.
I understand.
Because then it became the big joke. EA, yeah, this is real original. I'm gonna hate the game because someone made a stupid joke and shared it on Facebook. That's what everything turns into now. Oh, that's a meme. People don't like that game. I'm not gonna like it too because my personality is original. But like, I think it looks cool.
It's like, a modern day Hexen.
Yeah.
Do people not remember Hexen?
Yeah, Microsoft does.
Uncle Phil remembers.
Uncle Phil did.
Uncle
But
Phil remembers
I can't
Hexen.
fucking believe
He was
had
wearing
that
the shirt.
on. I cannot believe he had that shirt. Hexen's never coming back now, especially.
Oh my god! I was like, really? You're wearing a Hexen shirt? Like, what is that about?
People were bitching that the UI looks too busy, and oh my god, that looks. It's a space. It's a magic thing. How does he have a fucking communicator? That doesn't make any sense. That's technology, not magic. I'm like, everyone looked to pick apart that thing so badly. I'm like, how are we not talking about how you were having a first-person magic fight on a 400-foot tall mech in the middle of the ocean? Can we talk about that part? Please? At all? Why do we have to hate everything right away?
It looks fine to me. It looks like a lot of fun. I'm gonna play it.
It looks like we're getting 3 versions of that game. Atlas Has Fallen looks more single player, kind of like offset with some whatever.
That looks kind of cool.
This one looks very big, showy, but more into the like magic. We're really gonna put the money into it. And then you get Avowed, which like it graphically looks like it got downgraded a little bit, but Obsidian does that all the time. They make it look really pretty and then like hone in on what they want it to look like with their art style, which is perfectly fine. Games do it all the time. And this one looks like you have companions and stuff like that that'll make it do, and it's more focused and like an Obsidian. All versions of that look great to me.
Yeah.
It looks awesome. I liked Ghostwire. That was like the first like starter version of it.
Yeah.
But everyone wants to. I think it looks great.
I think it looks really neat. Yeah. I'm perfectly fine with it. And honestly, like, you know what else? Speaking of, there's a little indie title out there that I've been very interested from the first moment that I saw it. Witchfire.
Yes.
I am so intrigued by that game.
That one, and then another one I don't think has come out yet is Flintlock.
Okay. I vaguely remember that.
Oh,
I would also be remiss if I did not mention, for Red's sake, Nightingale, which they didn't really show too much of at this Summer Games Fest, but I know that they showed it throughout the year, like last year.
Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn.
Yeah. Okay. That rings a bell.
Yeah, it's an old school, it's first person shooter, but like with mythical creatures and other things.
Nice.
It looks freaking, and it's an up and coming. Yeah, it's by a studio I've never heard of, but yeah, it looks freaking great. Oh, I can't wait.
Nightingale's the one that's done by the ex-BioWare guys, by the way, like Aaron Flynn.
That makes me very
so that
happy.
Should be interesting.
That looks phenomenal.
That looks really cool. Really, really cool.
I can't wait.
Okay, what else do I have on my list here? Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden looks awesome.
Can we talk about the glow up that Deck 9 has now?
Or Don't Nod?
Or Don't Nod, sorry. I keep getting confused because they both
because Deck 9 is Life is Strange now.
Yeah. Don't Nod went from being, was that Square? Who did? Okay, what company published Remember Me? Was that Square?
Capcom.
Was that Capcom? Capcom. They did Remember Me, which didn't go over well. It did go over well for some people, but whatever. I didn't mind it.
I liked it.
And then they did something else, and then they did Life is Strange for Square, made a metric ass load of money off of it, and then they did 2, and then kind of let that go to Deck 9.
Yeah.
And they kind of just took off with it. Now they're making their own games, plus publishing like 3 or 4 as well, because they're publishing that like mountain climber simulator thing.
Yeah, Jusant or whatever, Jusant.
Yeah. So I'm so happy for them, because I was one of those guys that went, I hate the lifestyle of Life is Strange. I'm not playing it. And then years later, played it, and it's legitimately one of my favorite games of all time.
It's really good. Yeah.
I played it on...
I'm glad that they remastered it, though.
I played that on stream for Redacted channel and cried.
Redacted channel, yes.
Cried my eyes out on stream. I was just like, I skipped this because I didn't like the art style and it looked weird, and I didn't understand the walk and talk thing. And now it's one of my favorite genres of all time.
Yeah. Narrative.
narrative game. I love
Pixie,
it.
I'm right there with you on both counts.
I still need to like. I didn't mind it. I never finished it because I got into a weird mood around that time, but I need to finish it. But yeah, that was oh man. But yeah, it looks awesome. Like you get to choose whether or not you like sacrifice someone, and it just looks creepy as shit. Like your wife is a ghost and you're like trying to save her. That looks
And
awesome.
she apparently, I think she kind of like takes over as the combatant or something.
Yeah, like I think you can. I almost think you can kind of
swap
use her as
characters,
like a stand, almost like in JoJo's.
Yeah, it almost is. Yeah, you're right.
It
You're
looks
right.
cool. That looks sick as shit.
Okay, Josh would kill me if I did not mention Alan Wake 2.
Oh, I was going to mention that if you didn't get to it.
Yeah,
That
because
looks amazing.
because we need to heap all of the praise upon Alan Wake 2, otherwise Josh will kill us.
I can't wait. I can't wait for that. And how you just had, I'm forgetting his name. He was a cop that got made up. Damn it. The cop that follows Saga. I want to say he was a cop that was made up in a story by Alan in the first game, if I remember correctly. The guy's name got mentioned.
Oh.
The white guy that's following Saga around on the investigation into
that's played by Sam Lake.
Yeah.
Or it looks like Sam Lake.
That looks like Sam Lake. But yeah.
I thought it was Max Payne for a second.
A lot of people did too.
I legit thought it was Max Payne for like a second.
I think because like during the presentation, he like mentions the cop's name and he does this weird look at the camera. And then like I was watching someone else's stream. Apparently, I haven't played the original in forever. I think it's it was supposedly a character that was made up in one of his stories.
Okay.
But yeah, it looks great. Like he's stuck and he has to wait and help her. Oh, and it just looks really good. Like they didn't even change the UI. If they did, I didn't notice it. They don't need to.
If
It's
anything,
super
they
clean.
just refined it.
It looks good.
They have the mine place too in there. I was reading an interview where they were talking about the mine place where she that's where she works out the case and actually has all of her has the board on the evidence board and everything.
Man, I want them to make
kind of interesting. I'm kind of into it.
I want them to make a control reference in that game somewhere. I
so want a control reference.
Announced Alan Wake 2 pretty much in the control.
So here's
DLC.
the thing. I haven't played through all of Control.
Okay.
But so I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't do spoiler. We'll do it off here. Okay. But
what question were you gonna ask?
Well, I was gonna ask, how they had the Alan Wake, the Alan Wake sort of experience, I guess you would say, DLC for Control.
Yeah.
Did Alan Wake appear?
No.
Okay.
But they basically go, hey, we can't leave the building, but there's an I almost said AEW. AWE happening at blank and blank. We should go investigate that. And it's basically them telling you they're making Alan Wake 2.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
It's just in a document because you deal with light-based attackers and stuff that's very Alan Wakey in that.
Okay.
And then they're like,
that makes
sense. We need to control, and then they give you this email announcement and they're like, well, we're quarantined in the old house. We can't deal with that, but maybe we'll send someone to go check it out. And then they tell you basically, we're going to make Alan Wake 2.
There's gotta be there. Okay. So it's in the same universe then.
Yes. It showed you that all the stuff happening in Alan Wake is an AWE, an altered world event.
Yeah, gotcha.
So they're very much in the same thing. Yeah, it's awesome.
I love how I turned that into Alan Wake experience. Anyway,
yes.
Okay, so you know what? I want to mention a couple of Ubisoft games. I hope that was enough. I hope that was enough Alan Wake 2 praise for Josh, by the way.
Oh,
Josh,
don't worry.
If you ever listen to this, we love Alan Wake 2.
I
awesome.
I can't wait. because I think I might be able to stream it, but I know if I put the backlogs on YouTube, they're going to get taken down because they use a lot of copyrighted music.
Oh, true. Okay, so yeah, let's talk about Assassin's Creed Mirage. What did you think of it? Them kind of returning to the roots of the series. I think it looks pretty fun. I think it looks good.
I like the fact that they've actively said the map is comparable to the older ones.
Yeah, that's
because I
nice.
do not need to put 800 hours into an Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah, I mean, I love Odyssey and Valhalla, but I just think
well,
I think it was time for them to kind of return it back a little bit.
The problem I had, and my buddy Chris Sigmund, if you somehow watch this, buddy, I love you. He is the biggest Assassin's Creed fan I've ever met in my life. Eats, sleeps, and breathes them. Gets 100% collectibles on everything, including like the feathers and 4.
Oh, geez. Oh man,
that's something. Even he agreed with me to a point where basically Origins was the one that was okay with it, but eventually they just became Assassin's Creed in title. But it was basically, we wanted to make a game with the Assassin's Creed formula here, but we wouldn't get bought if it didn't get called Assassin's Creed. Because
I see what you're saying.
I don't mean to be that guy. I don't exactly think stealthy assassin when I think of Norse.
Vikings.
Yeah. Or Roman sentinels.
I mean, yeah, but you know what? What it was that the series had gotten stale and they're trying to do something different with it.
Oh, I get that 100%.
Yeah, and so like and now they've done the different thing, so now it's time to go back to its roots, maybe pare it down a little bit because I mean, every Ubisoft game needs to be pared down. Every single freaking one of them because they're all the same. So in my opinion, this is a good thing. I think, but I did love Odyssey a lot, so I just that was the one for me that I was okay with. Valhalla's fun. It's fun to be a Viking. It's a nice Viking simulator. It's not. Yeah. Again, like you said, it's Assassin's Creed kind of in name only.
Yeah.
But they're. I feel like they're doing the right thing here with Mirage. Hopefully, it turns out as good as as Shoria Dashlu's voice acting is.
Yeah, I'm very good for looking back because I want like a small Assassin's Creed Syndicate-like experience.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Syndicate was one of the best ones.
Syndicate was so fucking good.
Syndicate
Eevee
was awesome.
We need
Black
the
Flag
roots.
was good. Yeah. Yeah, see, Pixie misses the old maps too. Yeah, I agree.
Not the 100 hours.
Not the 800 hours.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I mean, you're just trying to hook people in at that point, and it's like, don't play any other games but ours. But
and one last thing that I'll say about it before we go, I love so much that for years, and I mean 4 years, were we just talking about the twins? Absolutely. I love the twins. The Fry twins are the best. Eevee's my favorite Assassin's Creed protagonist ever.
Yes.
Jacob is such a goofball. But anyway, I love how for the longest time that Ubisoft went, we'll make a current day Assassin's Creed when the series is done. And then they just went, by the way, all of our current day stuff is going to go to a show on Netflix and we won't put it in the games anymore. No one's going to watch that because they only care about it when it's interspliced with the game. Good fucking luck with that one. Second, they're like, we're never going to do Assassin's Creed in feudal Japan.
Really? Are we building a show around Desmond Miles?
Or the stuff that happens after Desmond dies? Because remember, they kept on doing it. And anyway, they're like, we're never going to do one in feudal Japan because we don't need to. No one would want it. And then Ghost of Tsushima comes out, and a part of the 5 they announce, I think we're going to do one in Japan now because there's a lot of other games coming out. And apparently people like that now. No shit, they wanted it.
Apparently.
Stealthy assassin. You went to Norse mythology before Japan. Are you actually fucking
Stealthy Viking? That's a thing.
Yeah. Oh my
Stealthy
God.
Vikings. Yes. Indeed. Okay, moving on then.
God.
So Pixie, this one's for you. We're going to talk about the new Prince of Persia game, The Lost Crown. What do you think of this?
I'm so happy because I'm happy they're making it something that's really different.
Initially, I had the polar opposite reaction. I was like, "What the hell is this?" Because like I was thinking in terms of like the remake of Prince of Persia.
Oh, got it.
And of course, that's probably backburnered for the time being.
They're having issues from what I've seen.
Yeah. But you know what though? This is kind of like I think that it's kind of it's a return to the series roots in a way also because
It
Prince of
is.
Persia did start out as a 2D platformer
Yep.
with really great animation.
Yep.
So like I think that that's what they're kind of going for here. I get where the hate's coming from. I think that when people actually play the game, if they actually deign to do so and get off their high horse.
Try something before we
Not talking
don't
about
like
you,
it?
Pixie. I'm talking about other people. I'm not talking about you.
Okay.
I'm not talking about anybody here within our radius because we're all cool.
Yes.
But I'm just saying that like I think that the people that are really like just stonewalling this game that really actually hate it for having not played it. I think when you play it though, because it looks really actually good in terms of the gameplay. For what it is, it looks really, really good.
Yeah.
I know people hate the aesthetic choices with the haircut or the music or what have you. This is all stuff that's going to melt away once you get into the game. If they, like I said, if they actually try it. If they don't try it and they still continue to hate it for no reason or for no like you're not even going to give it the time of day, then I don't know what to say other than more power to you.
And I actually think it's kind of smart that they did it this way.
Because
here's the thing.
Yeah.
Been a bit since the Prince of Persia game has come out.
Yeah.
And they stopped making them because they had to pay a licensing fee.
Yeah.
To make Prince of Persia. That's the exact reason they made Assassin's Creed. Approximately 18,000 Assassin's Creed games have come out since they made the last Prince of Persia game. Keona, what do you think would have happened with kids that were born after Prince of Persia no longer came out? Because those kids are alive and able to buy games now. I can feel my hairline receding faster. You want to know what would have happened? Why are they making an Assassin's Creed clone and calling it Prince of Persia? Because if you would have made a third-person action open world game, how would it play? Just like Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
So now they're making it a little different and making it really fun, partially side-scrolling, partially this. They can make a fun experience that's of its own and make it a new thing.
Yeah. I mean, I think it looks good. Yeah. I'm excited to actually play it.
No crap, Pixie. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We all do. One of my friends on Twitter today was talking about he was watching a review video on YouTube that was reviewing a toy, and it said vintage 2002, and I wanted to blow my brains out.
What the?
I was in 7th grade in 2002.
How is that vintage?
I don't know. Anyway, yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah, dead. Exactly. But anyway, yeah. No, I'm really happy we're getting a new Prince of Persia. It's cool.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, I think it's gonna be fun. And it's the thing of it is that everybody who was watching the video kind of like downvoted it. But then if you listen to people that actually played it, they said it's a lot of fun. So I think it's gonna be actually really good.
Shocking that when you try something, you might like it.
I'm hoping for that. Okay, what else do we have here? Avatar.
I really here's the thing. I'm one of those people that didn't think the world exploded when Avatar came out. And I am still one of those people. Guess what? I didn't need Ferngully in space with blue aliens. But everyone liked it.
A bit more now, having watched it a couple of times.
And it is what it is. Cool, whatever.
It is what it is.
I mean, it feels so weird that we're getting a movie tie-in game.
Right.
Because, I don't mind them. Back in the day, that got me the DMC God of War clone Ghost Rider game that is fucking fantastic.
Yeah. Not licensed games can be good. X-Men Legends.
X-Men Legends, exactly. It's just like I'm like, I just don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I like it wasn't a thing that like spoke that I wanted to play it. It looks cool.
I'm glad it's a single player thing. I'm not glad that it's the UB formula. But it looks pretty good. It's a game I'd be willing to give a chance to, but for me, it's kind of like in the middle tier of games that I saw at the Games Fest this year. So yeah, for me, it's like mid tier.
I can see that,
but it in terms of my hype level for it, or in terms of my wanting to actually play it, that's where I'm at. Let me see. Well, that was the shortest segment on this entire podcast.
Well, I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. Like, I was like, cool, we got the game. I'm happy for those who wanted it. I hope you enjoy it.
Okay, let's talk about. What else do we have? I think I'm done with this list almost. Okay. So, what do you think of that Lords of the Fallen remake that's coming out?
That was the weirdest thing. I never heard of Lords of the Fallen until this fucking remake.
Okay, I heard of it. I heard of it because it was like free on one of the things. It was like free on PSN or something. I don't know, but anyway.
So I was so confused.
I never played it. I got it, and then I never played it.
What is this?
Like, whatever. Yeah,
it looks kind of cool.
It looks cool. It looks cool.
I mean, does it play? It kind of, I don't know why, but it reminded me of Darksiders. But
Darksiders.
Wow. I mean, it could look cool. Like the aesthetic and how it plays looks like the type of game that I like. So
again, it's a Souls-like though, so it's gonna have that same kind of issue.
It's a Souls-like?
It's a Souls-like. Lords of the Fallen is a Souls-like. It's the guys that did the Surge. It's basically the same team
that made it originally, or is making the remake.
I don't know if they're making the remake. I'm pretty sure it's still the same guys, but I don't know. I could be wrong.
Okay,
I'd have to look that up.
Okay,
but yeah, it was the same team.
Depending on
it was a Souls-like.
Depending on the difficulty, because oh boy, who was the team that made this recently? There's a Souls-like recently that's coming out that the developer openly said that they're not looking for as grueling of an experience and they want it to be more open-ended to what freaking company said that? It's a Souls-like that's coming out recently. I can't think of what it is. I don't think it was Liza P.
No, it was another definitely wasn't Liza P.
There was another Souls-like that said they don't want to make it too stringent exactly to be a Souls-like to make
I remember that too. I remember
other players
hearing that.
But anyway, we'll see.
We'll see.
I'm open to giving things a try.
One other game that I'm really, really intrigued by. And is this a Focus game? My God, Focus Home Entertainment is giving us a lot of good stuff. John Carpenter's Toxic Commando.
I don't know what to make of that game. It looks like it could be really fun.
I really want to try it. I'm so like, I know that trailer was mainly cinematics and stuff. I'm excited to even try it though, because it's like it's a co-op zombie shooter, horde shooter, with vehicles that you use to ram all the zombies, and like, you know, it just looks good. It looks good. I'm excited.
It does, but it always brings me back to my favorite John Carpenter thing of all time.
Yeah.
Of all time.
Yeah.
Where he's having
exactly.
He's having an interview, like a sit-down interview at a restaurant with Guillermo del Toro. And
as you do.
And like Guillermo del Toro is like just praising him nonstop, and he's like, you know, the thing, I know it didn't get the praise that it did originally, but now I think people truly appreciate it for the masterpiece that it was and how it shaped how people feel horror and suspense films today. And then John Carpenter just looks him in the face and goes, what fucking good does that do me now?
Oh my god.
And then they ordered dessert. That's all it was. That's all it was. I was like, oh my gosh.
Grumpy John.
Oh, it's fantastic.
That's great.
I love Carpenter so much.
Fantastic.
But yeah, no, it looks like it could be really cool. Like,
yeah, I mean,
I just
I'm
gotta
into
see
it.
more of it. But
I'm into
looked
zombie
cool.
co-op shooters. I'll play that. I'll play the zombie pew.
No, I tell you, the co-op game that I want to play.
Okay, what is it?
Damn it! What was that called? I called it Splatoon for Alcoholics. What was that?
Foam Stars.
Foam Stars.
You know what Foam Stars is? Josh and I were talking about it. We were messaging the other day. You know what it is? It's the new fucking Bug Snacks, man. Remember the mileage we got out of the Bug Snacks thing?
I'm still trying
in the early days. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Yes. Yeah, see, Josh would kill me if I didn't mention that too.
Yeah.
Foam Stars. Yes, yes, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Gosh.
Splatoon for alcoholics.
Oh,
Again, it's getting so much hate already. And it's like, you know what? It's derivative. Yes. It's the same exact thing as Splatoon. Yes. But at the same time, it's like, you know what? I mean, so are 90% of the games out there. They're the same thing as something else.
I actually had someone point this out to me though, because I don't play Splatoon, but
I don't play
someone
Splatoon
actually pointed something out to me that they're like, that is a lot like Splatoon, but they're actually doing something unique, and I'm like, what? The every floor looks like it's going to be flat because your terrain actively changes with the amount of foam that comes up. You're actively making different slopes and shit. Because they actually watched it and they're remaking the terrain with the different stuff. So they're actually like making hills and shit to evade around. I'm like,
that makes sense.
Cool. I probably still won't play it, but I'm glad they're innovating.
you're like, all right. Yay.
I'm glad that they're trying something different. I was just like,
I'll give you the Bill Clinton. I'll give you the Orange Cassidy.
Yeah.
All right, so
I'm tired, Renee. Me too, buddy. Me too.
Okay, what else do we have here? Did you see the trailer for that game called Instinction?
No.
It's basically, it looks kind of like a mixture of like Turok because it's first person dinosaur.
Okay.
Basically first person versus dinosaurs kind of thing.
Nope.
So it's like a modern day Turok, but also almost the horror aspects of like a Dino Crisis ish.
Okay.
Sort of thing.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of into it. I'm liking it. What else here? I'm going down the long list.
They announced more stuff for Ghost Trick at the Capcom thing, so I'm actually really interested in trying that.
Yeah, so Ghost Trick looks interesting.
They show that you're going to get all the Attorney Apollo Justice games and the Ace Attorney games available now. That was kind of it from the rest of the Capcom thing. They showed just more stuff.
Yeah. What else do we have going on? Oh, Pragmata. We got to mention Pragmata.
Oh, the cutest apology video on Earth. But sorry. Cool. And they actually showed slight gameplay for like 2 seconds. Man, you know what I did?
They did. Max was like, this is an actual game, everybody. They're showing it. They're showing that it's a game.
I forgot to look up the name of that game I was thinking of, where it's a female character's name and you have a person following you that has psychic powers. I forgot to look that up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dang.
Female name as title and psychic powers. Was that Alma? Wait, no, that's not it. Gosh, dang it. I'm not going to be able to remember it. Gosh, dang it. Oh, well, I'll keep looking after you bring. I'm going to see if I can find that.
Okay.
If you keep talking here.
All right. So, what else are we going to talk about? Squirrel with a Gun finally got a trailer. excited just because squirrel with a gun. I'm excited for that.
Gosh dang it.
Yes. You know what I'm kind of into? Again, going into the sort of indie realm here. I really want to play this game that's kind of a narrative role playing game that's called Stray Gods.
Oh, yes.
That looks very cool. If you are listening, even absently listening to this, Stray Gods, definitely a game that I'm going to share with you because it has the baddest ass Persephone I've ever seen in my life.
Nice.
Also, Laura Bailey voices the main character, and I
that's a
love
good
Laura
one.
Bailey. Yeah, so it's good stuff. Stray Gods, definitely look that up. I believe Austin Wintory is working on the score for that.
Oh,
I could be wrong on that, but I think he might be.
I'd be very okay with that.
I have to look that up. But anyway, he liked my tweet about it that when I mentioned Stray Gods, so maybe. Let's see. What other game looks cool? There's a couple that we're missing.
It's blowing my mind that I can't come up with the name of that damn game.
Pacific Drive. Have you watched any of the trailers for Pacific Drive?
This is the first I'm hearing about it.
Okay, definitely look that up because it's an interesting. They call it a car PG. It's a first-person car PG. It looks actually kind of cool.
RPG.
It's a car PG. Yes. Speaking of cars, there's a like a cell-shaded sort of racing game that's called Resistor, which looks very like Wacky Racer / Speed Racer kind of adjacent.
Okay.
I'm definitely into that. Look that one up.
Okay.
Oh gosh, like I said, there's so many good games coming out. It's just it boggles my mind. I'm gonna once again mention Iron Meat because that just looks cool. That's gonna scratch the Contra itch that I've been having. I've been having a Contra itch.
How is that not a porn? How is that not a porn title?
Iron Meats. I don't even know. It's no. Okay, and also, if I keep talking about Iron Meat, people are gonna think things. Well, that's okay because they already think things. Also, let's see. We mentioned Jusant. Yeah, a corn title, exactly. You know, there's a little indie strategy game, sci-fi game that's kind of inspired by like it's inspired by like, you know, I want to say almost like Robotech / Voltron / all those kind of things, Battle of the Planets, that sort of thing. It's called Jump Light Odyssey. Kind of a strategy title though. It looks really cool. I'm actually into that. We got a couple of like a dragon games, which are kind of interesting. We got what was it? The man who erased their name or something.
Oh yeah, they got that.
Infinite Wealth.
That's the new Like a Dragon Ishin one, and then they've also got the one where he shows up in Hawaii. Which I found out on Twitter from Gene Park. There's actually a lot of like ties and stuff with like Koreans and other things like through Hawaii and stuff for like gang violence and stuff. So he's like, it makes sense. He's there.
It makes sense. There was a game called Macabre that looked cool. Macabre. Which basically it's sort of a spin on the, you know, the Extraction like 4-player survival, but it's like survival horror. You have a little gizmo that tells you where the ghost is and stuff like that, or the demons are, whatever. Looks kind of cool. What else? I rewatched the game from the makers of Persona called Metaphor Refantasio.
Oh yeah, Metaphor.
That looks interesting.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, that actually looks really cool. I like the Persona stuff. It looks good. There's a little indie game called Mariachi Legends that was shown at the PC gaming show. That one looks kind of cool.
That's right.
It's like a 2D side scroller. It's got this whole like, I think it's made by a Japanese developer, I want to say, because everybody's speaking in Japanese in the trailer.
It probably is.
But it's got the whole mariachi vibes. It's awesome. I like it. Okay, we're gonna skip that one because we're gonna talk about it later. There was an interesting, like, okay, so if you're gonna try to hook me into playing one of these like open world survival FPS type of games, like not FPS, but like first person, open world survival things. It's either got to be Nightingale or it's got to be this game called Sengoku Dynasty. Because it's a game, it's a survival crafting sim that's set in feudal Japan.
Okay.
If you are going to get me to play one of those types of games, it's going to either be Nightingale or it's going to be Sengoku Dynasty.
There you go. I like that. Okay.
So look that up.
I will.
Pixie, we are innocent people here. We are vanilla cheesecakes is what we are. Anyway. Okay. What else do we have here? Phantom Blade Zero, we did mention that. That looks really cool.
Zero looks sick.
What else do we have? I need to watch the gameplay for the first Descendant because that looked a little bit interesting to me. I am not entirely sure, but I'll definitely be checking that out. The Invincible was at the PC Gaming Show. That looks really good. That's that. It's sort of like a first person exploration kind of game where you're sent to like a distant planet or like maybe Mars. I don't know if it's Mars or what have you, but it's this red planet and you just basically go around exploring and it's like a mystery thing.
Nice.
That looks cool. Did you see the trailer for The Bookwalker? Look that up when you have the time because that looks good.
It does. It very much does.
That looks very interesting. There's a new Sonic Superstars game. If you're liking Sonic, more power to you. Go for it. I'm a little bit more interested in Squirrel with a Gun myself, but okay.
What if Sonic had a gun? Oh, wait, they made that with Shadow.
They did that already. Yeah, it's been done. Okay, there is this crazy little game called Sail Blazers, which is about running your shop, but also it's like going around hunting monsters and stuff. So that's kind of an interesting little indie title. Okay, what else we have? Still looking down the list here. There's a few that I don't want to touch just yet. WrestleQuest.
WrestleQuest.
The developer guy that comes on and introduces the gameplay is like, I'm the chief power bomb enthusiast.
That was fantastic.
That's amazing. WrestleQuest looks great. I think instead of playing Macho Man, you're playing like Menacing Man or something. That's pretty funny.
Good Lord.
World of Horror is this little like it's got like the 8-bit sort of aesthetic of like an old like NES game, but it's full like Lovecraftian horror, which I'm into. I like that a lot, so I'm into that. We mentioned Witchfire already. Let's see. What else is there? Anything else interesting? Undead Inc. Did you see like the trailer for that?
I did. It looks
PC Gaming Show. It looks interesting. Yeah. Toxic Crusaders. I'm so in. So in for that. Yes, Toxic Crusaders.
Yes.
It's basically like Shredder's Revenge, but instead it's Troma characters, like that old film studio Troma. So Toxic Avenger. You got it's awesome. It's all mutant characters and stuff. It's cool.
Wait for James Gunn to be advertising the crap out of that.
Yep. There you go. So I took note of the Crew Motorfest just because it's set on Oahu, and they're like, it's set on one of Hawaii's main islands, Oahu, and I'm like, yeah, that pretty much is the main island. Anyway. There's this cool like stealth cyberpunk game that's called Steel Seed. That looks interesting.
Speaking of that, crap! What does it? First person. It involves a blade and its sequel. Best put out second one.
Ghost Runner 2.
Yes, I'm quite excited about that.
Me too. Me too.
Yes. Oh my
Ghost Runner 2.
goodness.
Definitely. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Okay. What else? What else we got here? Anything else?
Mortal Kombat.
I'm not going to talk about that yet. We're saving that.
Right,
we're saving it for later.
All right, sounds good. Okay. I was like, wait, we never mentioned that.
Yeah, I'm saving that for later. That's why.
Right.
Okay. All right. But now that the cat's out of the bag,
well, no, we can wait if you want to.
We can wait a little bit. Let's wait a little bit because that might just be my favorite game in this entire show, other than Rebirth. Yeah. Talos Principle 2 looked kind of interesting for a puzzle game, which isn't my normal thing.
Talos Principle
looks
weird.
Dope.
Could be cool.
Looks weird.
Could be cool.
Sandland. You remember that game? Sandland?
Yeah, from Akira Toriyama.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm down for that. Remnant 2. Definitely looks good.
That's one of my favorite ones.
I really want to play it. Yeah.
That's the only Souls-like I've ever beaten. It looks
that trailer sold me so hard on that game. Yeah.
And the best part, anyone that is afraid of Souls-like for the exact reason everyone likes, you have to keep trying this, keep trying that, keep trying this, and they're failing. If you die in Remnant, you don't lose anything.
That's nice.
It's the best.
That's really nice.
And it's the only game where I've actually liked procedurally generated stuff, because it then means every time you go through, you get different missions and side bosses in like different versions of them. It's awesome. And all they are is different generated hallways, not whole planets.
That's nice. There's a little game called Corrupt, which is a fighting game, and a little indie fighting game that looks very, very cool. It's kind of a return to that sort of, very high octane, like combo based fighting.
Yes.
So like think Mortal Kombat 2 and 3 and think like Killer Instinct. It looks very, very cool. It's got this whole cyberpunk aesthetic. It's made by an indie developer who liked my tweet when I tweeted about it. So God bless him. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. What else do we have here? Frostpunk 2. I'm into that. Yes. I will play it.
Yes, for sure. Speaking of twos, do you want to mention Tropang 2?
Hell yeah, I want to mention Trepang 2.
Trepang 2.
Bro, I bought that game today. I am so happy I bought that game. I bought it with the soundtrack. I don't normally do that, but that dude has written some bangers for that game. It looks awesome. It sounds awesome. It's Fear for the modern day audience.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically Fear 4. Come on, guys. Everybody support this game. Trepang 2. I wanted to interview them. They never got back to me. It's fine. It's okay. We love them. Trepang Studios, call me. No, I'm kidding. But you know what? The game looks amazing. They
haven't decided on a title. It's just Trepang 2.
It's just Trepang 2. It doesn't matter. Just go for it.
Yes.
Nobody knows what a Trepang 1 was. I don't know either, but that's
I guess that's just the
it's the studio
placeholder
name.
Title. That stuff. Yeah, they've always just used.
Yeah, it's a studio name, which is fine. But you know what? This game looks brutal. It's gory. It's violent. It's exactly the type of first person shooter that I really wanted to play. So I'm very happy with it. It's got that whole like it's got like weird ass like almost techno metal, like it's just awesome. I love the soundtrack. I love everything about it. This is it's definitely my type of game. So I'm into it. And it's out now, by the way, and it's only $30. Go buy it, please.
Buy it.
$30 on Steam. Buy it. Okay. That's enough of my shilling for them. So Trepang 2. Awesome. What else do we have here? You know, I was watching through like all the trailers and stuff, and this little game called Kill It with Fire 2 actually kind of made me laugh. Because it starts off, you're like an insect exterminator.
Mm-hmm.
So it starts off with you trying to like, swat like a spider or something with like a fly swatter. And like and then afterwards it turns up that you get transported to this alien ship or something, and there's all like these bug like aliens and stuff, and you have to shoot them.
Oh God.
Oh yes. Yes. It's very indie, but I kind of love it. Um at least it made me chuckle. At least it did that much. There was at the PC game show, there was this weird game called Fortune's Run. Did you see the trailer for that?
I did not.
It's got like that kind of old school sort of pixely looking enemies kind of thing. It's a first person shooter. Um Weird tone to the trailer. I'm not sure that I fully, got it, but I kind of like what I see, so it's an interesting one. There's what was the next game I was looking at on my list of things? Path of Exile 2.
That'll be good.
That looks good. That looks good to me. Good. Yeah. Pal World got another trailer.
GTA Pokemon. Let's go.
I'm down for that. Okay. I know we're kind of running a little bit long here, so we're trying to wrap everything up and just going through these really fast. Shadow Gambit had kind of a cool trailer. I liked what they were doing with it. It's kind of like the pirate game, the pirate action RPG type game. So that looks interesting.
Monkey Island.
Yeah, and
getting that.
That Resistor. Okay. Here we go. The next one. Star Wars Outlaws.
I'm happy we're getting that.
I'm happy we're getting it too.
That was basically you guys aren't getting 1313, but you're gonna get this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Man, I wish that we would get 1313. Jeez. Yeah. You know what I want though? I want Star Wars games that are set after the whole Skywalker thing. Like, I want them to start expanding the universe forward instead of always looking like, I know that that's like the best part of the timeline because you got the Empire at its full strength and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I just, I'm tired. I'm a little bit over it. And I kind of want to move on in the franchise. Like, we should just start getting into the future here.
I'm kind of a sadist. This is when I say this, at least.
Okay.
I've always wanted a game like this, and will never get it ever. My dream Star Wars game is because it could make it difficult as fuck, but it would be like you're being a hitman. I would love to have you're the clones executing Order 66, taking down Jedis.
I mean, just make it and call it Republic Commando 2.
I know, but I want like a more adultish, almost like Hitman, like where you have a mission and you have to go through a thing, not like an open world. They're over there, over here. I mean, like an actual, like
a hit list of Jedi,
like a hit list type of thing where you get in. Here's your target. You have to take them out. Like, even if you're with the squad, every situation's different. You're just zipped to different area. I think it'd be cool, in my opinion. But
that does actually sound very cool.
Yeah, but I think that's a little bit too adult for
Execute Order 66. Oh man, if only I worked in like a restaurant or something, and then somebody was like, "I got the 66th order." I would totally say it and then get fired.
Do it.
Do it. I am the Senate.
Let your anger flow through you, young Skywalker.
Unlimited power. Okay. Anyway.
But yeah. No, I think that'll be cool. Also,
I think so too.
everyone, they're not woke because you have a fucking female protagonist.
Oh,
My
Jesus.
God.
Are we already starting with that?
And also, I don't want anyone going, thankfully, we finally have a female protagonist either, because we should just at this point be like, oh, it happens to be a female.
That's kind of where I'm at.
I'm
I'm just
like,
like, okay,
awesome.
good. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Awesome. Do we want to talk about Starfield?
The more I look at that, the more it's like that game's going to be cool for a lot of people, but I
Yeah.
feel like I'm going to be paralyzed with choice trying to play that game.
I do see that. I do see that. I think for me, I'll play it and I'll probably get at least an hour of enjoyment out of it.
But the problem is, I think I could play that game.
Not a Bethesda guy.
I'm not a big Bethesda guy either, but like I like the Fallouts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I believe I'm one of those people where they'd be like, "Cool, did you play it?" And like, I did the main story. So you didn't play it. I'm like, no, I did. I just don't. And this is coming from me that has played Mass Effect 600 times and gotten 800 hours out of the game. I am okay with games being so big, but
it's hard for me personally because I'm always like I am stricken by the OCD. So
yeah,
I
and
have to do everything.
I will always feel like I'm not doing everything. And the moment they confirmed what I was waiting on is that those were procedurally generated planets, I then got told, cool, 90% of those missions I don't have to care about because they're going to make it up on the spot with an AI and figure it out.
Yep. That's entirely what's going to happen. Oh my God, I'm yawning. Okay. All right. That's all we'll say about Starfield. I think that it was definitely one of the bigger reveals of the show of the definitely of the Xbox showcase, and I think of Summer Games Fest as a whole. Like at least they showed a lot of it. I'll give them that. And I believe we are on to the last one now, and that last one is Mortal Kombat. Or should I say, no, I won't do the yell. Anyway, Mortal Kombat. So Mortal Kombat 1, we're taking the ending of Mortal Kombat 11.
Glorious!
and we're basically redoing the entire story. We're adding in cameo fighters, which are basically the characters in like their older costumes and stuff, which is pretty cool. So one of the things that I saw with Max's video that he pointed out was that one of the cameo fighters was Kung Lao, and there is a Kung Lao in the game. So I don't. So
both.
Yeah, so you can do.
And they did say that during the thing. Ed mentioned that you could do like Sub-Zero and Sub-Zero.
Yeah. So that's good. I mean, so that means that if they're a cameo fighter, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're off the main roster as well.
Yes, exactly.
Which is the thing that I was kind of.
And like, I saw a supposed picture of the full list of cameos.
Oh, geez.
I don't know if it's true. I'm pretty sure it isn't because some of them were fan art.
Mm-hmm.
So I know it's not true now that I'm fully remembering what that picture looks like. I want it to be a bunch of like this like
ninja palette swaps.
Well, not that. Like I want it to be like Deception, Deadly Alliance, and like Armageddon.
Oh my God.
Armageddon goobers.
Oh my God, that would be freaking amazing, honestly.
Like Suhao.
Suhao. Bull Raicho.
You want to see Ed Boon physically throw up in his mouth on the spot and mention Suhao. Hey, they brought Bo Raicho back in X, so he at least cared about Bo Raicho. Bo Raicho is the guy who in canon trained Liu Kang and Kung Lao. I will never let people forget about that.
That's so crazy.
But yeah, it's cool that it's resetting, and it's like, here's the thing. I still waiting for. Go ahead.
Do you remember that character in Street Fighter V that like was Ken's nemesis or something? The big fat dude.
Ken's nemesis.
I think it was like a DLC character. Am I thinking of the right game? Was it Street Fighter 4 or was it Street Fighter 5 or something? And they had like this really this really huge guy in the game, and it was like
Was
that.
it Birdie?
No, it wasn't
No, it's
Birdie.
not Birdie.
Anyway, I don't know.
I can't think of it.
Just because the Bull Raicho thing.
Yeah.
But anyway,
It looks really
Fighting
cool, and
games,
the
man.
cameo system is interesting. And people are shitting on it for some points where it's like, "Oh wow, we're gonna act like assists never happened." I'm like, we should just be happy at this point that Mortal Kombat's trying something new. They're
Exactly.
integrating into stuff and trying it. And Ed specifically said that this game feels a lot looser than other Mortal Kombat games have. And Max, from what him and the guy who on his video when they were looking over stuff that they had, said that it feels that way. It feels a lot more easily accessible, and a lot of people complained about how stringent former MK games were, and I get that.
Yeah.
But like, man, in that story, if they have a lot more genuinely funny moments, like Kung Lao throwing a straw hat at someone
at Sub-Zero.
Oh, that was fantastic. That was
great.
Fucking hilarious.
That was great. I love Kenshi, by the way. Like, Kenshi just looks freaking awesome as like
Johnny looks awesome
like a
too.
Yakuza dude, you know?
Yes. I love how Kenshi is the one guy that made it out of there as the coolest motherfucker on the planet. And they're
Seriously.
like, we're keeping you from now on. We might bring some of the others back, but you're always staying.
Yeah, Kenshi is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm so intrigued by this. I think Mortal Kombat definitely has one of the, if not the best, fighting game storylines.
Oh, absolutely, because they've always
Like,
cared
sure.
about putting it in the forefront, especially since
yeah. So this whole like the timeline resetting or like reality resetting or what have you. I mean, like the theories of who Scorpion is,
like that they've confirmed that for the two things they've done that are crazy to me.
Yeah,
Scorpion and Sub-Zero are brothers.
Yes. That's
like
awesome.
Actually brothers.
That's
and
awesome.
Then Katana and Melina
yeah
are just around. And it kind of sounds like she's no longer Katana's clone.
No.
She's in the family, and the Tarkatan thing is a sickness.
It's a sickness, yeah.
That they're going to find out about her condition, and it sounds like she's above Katana naturally because she's trying to take it from her when she mentions that she's got to hide. I'm like, they're doing some cool shit with resetting this, and I like it a lot.
And Raiden's a human that looks like
who's
Jet
like
Li.
Trained. I'm like, what? Oh man, that looks great.
Yep. I'm actually super interested in what they're doing with the storyline.
The game itself looks immaculate.
Here's the thing. What if Cole is one of the main characters?
I see them making Cole a DLC character. I see them making a DLC character. I could easily see that. They'll probably, because that can easily come out as a DLC character when that movie comes out.
Yeah.
Which,
dude, I would laugh so hard.
Which it's weird.
That would be like my worst nightmare.
They've never had up until Cole an MMA character in there.
I mean, that's true.
Speaking of, do you remember the Ken clone that they put in Deception? Cobra. He was legit just Ken with a gi and a hood.
Cobra.
And then you had Kira, who was just a girl with a vest, leather pants, a tube top, and daggers.
That's how they were running out of character designs. Oh my god. Amazing.
Cobra is one of the ones I honestly think they could fix if they just made him not a clone of Ken.
Okay, you know what you just made me think of was the fact that I was just watching like one of the Triple KO videos, and like Max and Matt McMuscles and stuff, and they were talking about like how in the Street Fighter the movie game, the guy that was Blade, the Bison Trooper, was actually supposed to be Guile's brother, Gunlock.
That's so stupid.
Amazing.
So stupid.
Blade Gunlock. Anyway. Oh.
Kyle, do you like America? How are we getting? I'm still trying to fathom also. Johnny Cage was in that trailer with a normal, not Jean-Claude Van Damme sounding voice
Jean-Claude.
actor.
Yeah.
But like in that trailer, that was not Jean-Claude's voice.
No,
I've rewatched that trailer many times.
Yeah.
Either he is doing the best voice acting on the planet, or Jean-Claude's going to be like a DLC like skin thing.
Yeah.
You want to know what would be the ballsiest
Okay,
thing ever?
how is Shang Tsung a pre-order bonus though?
It's the same thing they did with Goro.
Yeah, but does that mean Shang Tsung's not your main villain then?
No, it means Shang Tsung's probably your main villain, but you can get him as a playable character for pre-order.
Nah.
They did the same thing with Goro. And to be honest, that is a thing that's been in Mortal Kombat games since day one. Since you can pre-order them.
Yeah.
They did the same thing with Shao Kahn in 9.
Guess I'm gonna have to pre-order it like a day before it comes out or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, I mean, I'm for sure getting that game anyhow, so it don't matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Mortal Kombat 1, that might be my favorite game of the show just because it looks so awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so intrigued.
It looks genuinely great. My favorite game that they showed off, honestly, it's not a shock. It's Spider-Man 2, but like I'm excited about MK because that's the one I've played the most, and I'm one of the people that genuinely cares about the character and stories in that. Because that's the one where they put it at the forefront.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Like Tekken did a little bit like their endings with some trailers and other things, but they never talked during them, so you never got it. And then Tekken's just weird.
Speaking of which, I'm surprised that we didn't get to see any of Tekken 8.
I honestly think
maybe they're saving it for Evo.
I think they're letting that game take a breather because they know damn well Street Fighter just dropped and MK's about to drop. So that will get washed out so bad.
I'm sure that they're going to show something at Evo, though.
Oh, they will. They're the one that's coming last, so they got to let all that hype wave ride off. Because if they show something people don't like, and they're in the middle of what might be the most feature-heavy fighting game ever to be made in Street Fighter 6, you got to watch when you show stuff. True, that could be dangerous territory. And we don't even know what's all in MK yet, and that comes out in September.
Yeah, I mean, oh God, how packed is September? I mean, my God, I feel like there's a lot of games coming out in September. There's a lot of games coming out from this time on, like all the way through.
The end of this year is jacked.
Yeah. Again, it's probably because a lot of, like now this is finally all the games are coming together and they're coming out.
Absolutely.
I got to give a shout out too to Square for putting on that really cool like Final Fantasy celebration. That was really awesome. It was nice to see. It was nice to see the developers first of all, and it was really cool to see like Max on there.
Oh, that's what it was. I'm so sorry. Tyler just saved it. The game is called Amy.
Amy.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
The game is called Amy. Tyler,
are you talking about?
If you're watching, I love you. Hold on. It's right here. It came out on Xbox 360. Right here.
Oh my God.
This game.
Wow. I haven't even thought of that game in so long.
That's what I was trying to think of when we were talking about Pragmata. Tyler, thank you so much. That was bugging the shit out of me.
I have not thought of that game in forever, man. Like, wow. Now I remember it, but I just
sorry, I interrupted your thought.
Oh, you're fine.
Oh my gosh, I was so happy. I
don't even remember what I was talking about, to be honest. It's getting late. It
was games being like COVID and all, but yeah.
The Final Fantasy 16 thing. That's what I was talking about. I was talking about the launch celebration. So so it was cool to see like it was good to see Max on stage with the developers and stuff, and it was cool to see like Alana Pierce and Alex McCullough. Talking about the music with SoKid and stuff, and and jamming out a little bit. That was cool. I love those little launch events and stuff. I think it makes it really special, and it's really interesting to see the developers and stuff outside of
And I'm very
they were just kind of joking around and stuff. It was fun.
And I'm very glad they did this because it counteracted what I thought was going to happen.
Exactly.
They did that freaking trailer.
Exactly.
Thank God they did that launch party, because otherwise that would have been bad.
No, I mean, I totally understood what you were saying too, because it's like, yeah, I don't want Final Fantasy 16 to get overshadowed at all. Like, I don't want it to to disappear in the news cycle just because Rebirth had a trailer. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, like, I already bought Final Fantasy 16. I already have it downloaded. We got like an hour 20 minutes before it finally drops, I hope. I really want to play that game. So I think this is as good a time as any to end it. But before we go, I do want to say, I do want to give like a quick little listing of like, like we talked about sort of a couple of our main favorites, which is Mortal Kombat 1 for me and also for you, and then Spider-Man 2. I want to also, give a shout out to like Cyberpunk, Phantom Liberty. That looks really great.
So good.
Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. For me personally, one of my games of the show. Also Spider-Man 2 as well. And wait a minute. I just had it in my head and now I'm forgetting. Anyway, you know what? I'll just go with those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the main same stuff. Like, it was Snake Eater Delta until I found out they weren't getting any new voice lines.
Oh, that's so disappointing.
But
so disappointing.
It is what it is.
Oh, shout out to Nicolas Cage, by the way. That was an entertaining moment.
Good Lord. If Nicolas Cage doesn't have an animation where he gets killed by either bees or having his face ripped off,
yes, he gotta get worried by.
You have to. Or you have to get his face ripped off, and then the killer puts his face on, and then he just goes face off. And then when you rip his face off, it's John Travolta underneath it.
Oh my! If they did that, that would be the funniest.
You want to know what you need to do? You need to get a taunt. I don't know if they have taunts in those games, but you need to give him a taunt, and you need to be able to have him put on that like father's robes. We could do that freaking like
headbanging priest.
Headbanging priest thing. Yes.
Oh man, we gotta. You know drugs. What? I cannot wait to see like people in Dead by Daylight just playing as Nicolas Cage and doing that thing that they always do where they try to make friends with the killer by like teabagging. You know what I love though? I love the audience reaction to when they showed his character model and everybody was just laughing.
Yeah, it was just
it was the funniest thing I've ever heard. Like, seriously, dude.
It was that's unreal.
That was unreal, man.
Get over that.
His whole like and just I can't wait. I can't wait for him to be in more games. I feel like this is the start of something. Oh, Nicolas Cage, man. I love that he's become like a national treasure now. Literally become a national treasure.
Yes.
Yeah, pun intended. Intend your puns, cowards.
I hope he has a bunch of lines like that, like, I need to get out of here to steal the Declaration of Independence.
I just love the way when he came out on stage, he's just like, well, I play a heightened version of Nicolas Cage, the actor.
Again, he just
named as Nicolas Cage.
And he just laughs and looks at the audience. He's like, yeah, I know. I understand. I'm a heightened version of myself already.
Yeah.
We're together we are fused as one when I'm in character. He just can't not talk like that. It's like everyone thinks it's him acting.
I've never misspelled anything.
Yeah.
The only thing better than this is if they were to get like Tommy Wiseau in there as like a killer.
Because when he's getting killed, you can then say, "You're tearing me apart, Lisa." Or as a killer, when you kill someone, you walk away. I did not shoot. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hello, Dougie.
The killer. Like if Wesker's chasing him or so, or he would be great as a survivor too, because if Wesker's chasing him and going like, "Ha, I'll kill you now," or whatever Wesker says, and then he's just like, "Ha, funny story, Mark."
Funny story, Mark. This is bullshit. I did not do it. I would not be.
Why, Lisa? Why?
I'd be very okay if this became a trend of like in simple parts like that, where there's skins and they go in the game and record lines. Oh my lord, I'd be so okay with that. That would be my ideal version of celebrities in video.
That would be the ultimate Dead by Daylight DLC right there. Tommy Wiseau, everybody, get your fucking selves on that.
No, shit. Tommy Wiseau in Mortal Kombat.
Oh my god, that would.
I'm tearing you apart, Sonya.
Anybody want to play catch, Daddy? We're obviously losing our shit here. Okay.
Good God.
All right. This is about as good a time to end it before we just become a never-ending.
Good Lord.
Reservoir of Tommy Wiseau scenarios. Okay. Anyway, guys, this has been our Summer Games Fest, our not E3 2023 wrap up. This is definitely going on the website. I can't wait for people to hear it on there. Okay, so anyway, everybody, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for being in the chat.
Appreciate you all.
Yeah, we really appreciate you. Brock, where can everybody find you online?
You find me not doing a Tommy Wiseau accent on YouTube and Twitch. I won't be streaming tomorrow because I'll be, if freaking Disney Plus wants to work, starting to review Secret Invasion with Mike. And then Friday, I will either do a little bit of Final Fantasy 16 or I will be doing Spider-Man because I want to play Final Fantasy 16 on my big, beautiful TV and not my monitor. But I will be streaming. Anyone who is a fan of story-based streaming and a very cozy, laid-back stream, Organoid Zero on Twitch. It's normally Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays is when I stream. Sometimes on Tuesdays. So
nice.
Yeah.
All right. And you can find me on Twitter at Neoplasmic24. That's NEOPLASMIC24. You can also find me on the Renegade Pop Culture Twitter, which is Ren Pop Culture. That's Ren, not Stimpy. You can also find us on Patreon. That's patreon.com/Renegade Pop Culture. If you guys want to support what we do, we're working on, getting some tiers on there and stuff like that. So reward tiers and all that. So, it's in process right now, but
yes, it is.
But we are working to improve it. Also, you can find both myself and Brock on renegadepopculture.com, where we host all of our podcasts. We also do some articles. We also do some videos on there. It's been a while since we posted those, but I did this like experimental thing with like an article where did like a lot of like little graphics with it and stuff. So hopefully people enjoy that. Yeah. So anyway, renegadepopculture.com. That's where we have all of our content. Please check us out on there and follow us on all of wherever you find your podcast, whether that be Apple Podcasts, Amazon. For some reason, Pandora seems to like us a lot. And of course, Spotify, Anchor, basically wherever you find your podcast, wherever finer podcasts are listened to, you can find us there. All right, guys, this has been another episode of the Renegade Arcade, long overdue, and we hope to make this at least semi-regular podcast once again. So anyway, thank you so much. We will see you all next time. Peace, and we're out.